welcome back. We are live with episode 10 of the Adventures in Middle-earth. We are on the Fable 42 network where we build friendship, community, and a lot of chaos at times. Yeah, and we have a couple of sponsors here with Fable 42 as always. We have to give our shout out to all of the 3D miniatures, all that is Griffin Code, great stuff. And then, of course, we are Vorpal powered from Vorpal Board. They help us with the video, the communication software, the audio, the dice rolls, all of that. Player indicators, that is all from Vorpal. A couple announcements too. We have to get through. Let's see, on the 20th, November 20th, there's a donation drive where we're trying to raise money for one of our downtrodden for Solo. He has upgraded streaming stuff to do all the fancy stuff he does on the network. Come on, guys. You can go down to the Ko-Fi menus down below in the Twitch panel and it explains pretty much all the details. Don't need to go over it here. Another thing to note, the subs, all subs now, are just luck points. There's no more inspo. Now, Middle-earth has its own inspiration, that kind of stuff, but it's luck like 5e luck, where you roll it, and then you roll another one, and you take the second roll when you spend it. Something to consider as you dish out your luck to the different players, or lore masters, if you're feeling, gifty. Anything else? Am I missing anything else, Solo? Is that everything?
That's it.
Ooh. Well.
Yay!
In that case, let's go to trailer, and we'll be back here in a second.
The dragon Smog is dead, slain by Bard the Bowman. The free peoples of Middle-earth are finding new hope for the future. And yet, whispers still abound of a growing shadow, lurking deep in the dark places of the world. I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder the flame of Arnor. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun!
It's a dangerous business going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. Great. Where are we going?
Thanks for the luck for a couple of you guys. Thank you for that.
I got a couple as well. One to Olden, one to Lindsay, and two to Turin. But Turin's not here, guys. I keep saying this in chat. Turin is not here today.
Yes, Turin is not here today. But,
so give that to someone else.
Yeah, give it to someone else. Give it to someone else. All right. When last we left off, our heroes had just routed the dragon Wruenelle, a young brash worm of great strength and pride. Ren, our just returned little hobbit friend, well, she made her way inside the chambers of Zirakenbar. And Baranor, still wounded from the fight, he is being tended to by Iowyn while the rest quickly marched after Ren. The chambers you all found to be in ruins. Old stonework, parts of it dug directly out of the mountain. And as you traveled deeper inside, you found the hobbit's footprints in the collected dust from cracked ceilings above.
with the tracks leading through a partially sealed dwarven door, Turin deciphered the way in, striking against it 3 times with his axe. At the same time, and under cover of darkness, Rin had made her way up a spiral staircase, leading to a great room, ceilings 100 feet high and large massive columns supporting it. Gold and jewels and profound metalwork piled in the center, rhythmically rising and falling. Satisfied with what she saw, she exited undetected to meet the others. Our heroes finally came together once more, including Iowyn and Betrayal, and immediately they began to interrogate her. You see, she's been very suspicious, oh yes. Why, last they saw of her, she had been sequestered by Mogdrin in Mirkwood, and now it seems she's been living in Dale. Quite odd, if you ask me. How is this possible? How did she know how to open the chambers, in the language of the dwarves, no less? Despite the inconsistencies, she answered well enough to satiate their momentary hesitation, and cautiously the company headed upward to the treasure that awaits them. They quickly noted the breathing hold, and, quite accurately, guessed the true nature of it. The dragon hides there. And after some words, our heroes decided it best to send in Rin first, to parley, while Berenor investigated the room. Though, having already discovered the presence of more than just our hobbit friend, the blue dragon Wruenelle rose up from the glittering mound as she approached, coins dropping with a tinkling sound. Mildly amused by the fellowship's brash decision, he offers a game of riddles. Wit and cleverness were the weapons of choice here, not swords and shields. With promise of neutrality, their minds engaged in battle. And Rin? Well, she bested him. Of course, all of this was a ruse, a mere sideshow before dinner. The great worm roared mightily, the sound reverberating inside the chambers. Goblins descended from the columns above, arrows whizzed from up high. Our heroes prepared for battle once more. Stuck out in the open alone, Rin had but one choice. Attempt to command the dragon. Oh yes, with some unknown power at her side, the dragon joined her, unbeknownst to her friends. Turin still had some suspicions, though, and he charged forward, grabbed her by the scruff of her neck. With a twisted smile, she taunted him. "You're a stupid dwarf, aren't you?" And plunged her short blade into his side. Chaos was the best word to describe what happened after. In a fit of sharp metal, fiery breaths, and plucked bowstrings, Rin lied in a pool of blood, Turin in the dragon's grasp, and goblins are surrounding our heroes. In desperation, Iowyn pulled Rin into safety and did her best to heal her wounds. But will it be enough? Should you just let her die? After all, she admitted to her betrayal. As you stand aside in this chamber, the dragon flies upward with a and you hear a mighty roar in the distance as it exits out top from the ceiling. Around you, the goblins are crawling down, their bows pulled back, ready to attack. Roll initiative.
Cool.
Okay. I love how the healer crits on initiative.
Oh, thank God.
Oh. Also, I'm very excited to know that I now have much more healing hands than I thought I did. So that's
Can
something.
we use luck points on initiative?
Yeah, you have to take the new roll.
Yes, you can.
Well, anything's higher than a 3, so
Oh
that's
my God.
a 5 is better than a 3, so that's good.
Oh my
I'll
god.
take that. Cool. Awesome.
Cool, guys. Cool, cool.
Zeta, Berenor, Olden, I think that, and then Rin. All right, let's go. Let me do my rolls now. Let me pull it up here. I got one for mine. That's +3. That is a 12 for Rin. And 6 for the Gobos. All right. Irwin, what'd you get?
23.
23. Ada, how about you?
Whopping 9.
9 is a good number. All right, Baranor, what are you looking at?
Oh, was that me?
Yeah. What's your
20,
number?
23.
23. Oh, sorry. Oh, tied. Baranor, your dex is higher than Irwin's, I believe.
Yeah, I have a +5.
Yeah, I have a +3.
Olden, what did you get? 19. That's what I hear. And Ren was pretty an 8. All right. Okay. So that means Baranor, you are up first. As the goblins are sitting down, their bows drawn, what do you do?
And we're still in the same position we were last time, right? Where it looks like it is now. And there's
Yes,
more
you
coming
are
down.
Exactly in the same position.
And more
there's
coming
more
down.
coming down. You have at least there's 5 that you know of.
Solo,
Okay.
am I up in this? Is this me up here?
No, you're in the
Barely
room. Yeah, well, we can't
Okay,
see it
cool.
on camera, but yeah, you're in there with.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Ren.
yeah. But I'm up here. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks.
I'm gonna take my first attack on the goblin to my left.
Go for it.
Where's my mouse? All right. I'm doing it with that fun dagger that you gave me.
Yes.
20,
fun
20
dagger. Go.
26 to hit.
26. Was that a? It wasn't in the 19 range, was it?
No, it was an 18.
Oh, yes. 26 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
No, I don't have advantage. No, okay. This is just a normal stabby damage.
Hey, did we
Almost
decide
damage.
that my hound is able to give you advantage?
As a help action, it acts like an NPC, so you could do like a help action kind of thing as their action.
Okay, because I thought
yeah.
we did that before. I was just checking.
Well, yeah, it's either if I have advantage or if there's an ally within 5 feet, I get sneak attack. But other than that, I don't. So that's 8 points of piercing for the first attack.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, 8 points of piercing. Nice. As you fly out there with your dagger, you slash into its arm, black blood spilling out. What do you do for your next move? You still got a bonus action, I believe.
And remind me again, it was me attacking with my bonus action, right? That's what we had decided?
Yes.
I'm probably gonna bonus action disengage and go towards the door.
Okay.
Like towards where like Olden is, I think, maybe.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Anything else for your turn, sir?
I think that ends my turn.
All right. Yeah, you do your cut and then quickly back out before the goblins can react, ducking down as they swing their blade overhead and backing away towards Olden. Iorwin, it is your turn as well as your dog Wruenelle.
Yeah. So, Olden, you use the last of your.
My hit die? Yep.
Yeah.
No more hit die.
Okay. I don't think I have enough. Are there any so there's no goblins right now up here, right?
No. So what you have in front of you is you have Ren bleeding out a little bit. You've healed her some, but she's on the ground, wounded for sure. It's kind of her side. You've tied down her side where the dragon tooth has kind of punctured it and tore off a chunk of flesh. She seems stable. The goblins are attacking your companions on the outside of the room there.
Yeah, but none of
Your
them are
dog
within.
is howling.
Yeah, none of them are within 15 feet of me, though.
Right. None of them are in 15 feet. You have to move out to do that.
Yep. Okay, so I am going to. I'm gonna move to the doorway, and I'm gonna pull out my short bow.
Okay.
Yeah, my short bow. And I'm gonna take a shot, I guess, at this one here.
Go for
Since
it.
that's the one I can see.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna hit. 15 to hit.
15 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, yay. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Yes, you pull back the string. It shoots out. Cries out as the arrow pierces its chest. Is there anything else for your turn? It is still up, but wounded.
It would it be an action to tie Ren up? Probably.
Yes, it would be an action. So you spend action shooting. You have a bonus action and a little bit more movement.
Yeah, I'm
And then your dog has stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action high. I'm gonna come back into the room here, just standing over, keeping an eye on Ren. But I'm gonna tell Wruenelle, go help Betrayal. Go, gal. And I'm
There
gonna
she had like a sad howl, and she runs off.
I'm gonna send her out to help Betrayal, so hopefully he can get some sneak attack on something.
Sure, she can. Maybe. I don't know about sneak attack, but she can definitely go in and help. Olden, is that or Betrayal? Yeah.
Betrayal.
Yeah, got it. Cool. So yeah, Betrayal the dog kind of right beside you. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, just standing over Ren.
Okay, so you're back in, standing over Ren as you move back
Yeah.
in.
Making sure she doesn't die,
Got it.
also making sure she doesn't run away.
Got it. We are on to Olden. Olden, what do you do?
Alright, so I'm gonna immediately knock 2 arrows. First one's gonna go for the goblin that Betrayal already hit but didn't kill.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
It's a 27 to hit
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
for 14 piercing.
How do you kill him?
Nice.
So I'm going to immediately, because you know what? Let's see, how aggressive am I about to be? All right, so I want to make sure it suffers. So I'm going through the eye, but I'm going to make sure I hit a point where I know it won't die immediately. I'm going to make sure it suffers.
Oh. Okay. All right. Sure. So you aim towards the eye to where it's just kind of twitching. So yeah, you pull back, and while you're just holding it strong, you loose the arrow. It lands crushing into the skull, cracking it open, and you see it. It crashes to the ground, and blood begins to spill out as it's twitching and seizuring up. I want you to roll a wisdom save for me.
Yes. No. Luck point.
I'm going to luck it.
And hopefully not
Okay.
doing that one.
I
Right.
missed inspo. Luck is stressful.
Oh.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
It's better. That's better.
That's better.
so
Better. What's the total?
That's going to be a 15.
15 beats a 14, which is enough. So yes, despite your bloodthirsty tactics, I would say, torturous tactics, you have a sense of guilt, but your focus right now is on the battle, and you justified that within your head. So, anything else for your turn?
Second shot's going to go to the goblin closest to the door, so that northernmost one. This one back
Oh,
here.
which one died, by the way?
Okay.
Which this one I think
The
is the
one-
one you hit.
Yes, that is correct.
So the second shot's going for that one.
Okay, go for it.
I think Baranor's going to lean over and say, Olden, I think you need to oil your bow. And that's it.
I rolled a 19 on the so that's a no. That's a 31 to hit.
What is it?
31.
31?
I forgot how ridiculous this bow was.
Jeez. All right, yeah, go for it.
We
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
steal that bow.
Maybe that's why
Right?
it's so loud. It's so loud because it hits so hard. I think that's what it is.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's like a cannon.
that's 13 damage for that one.
13 damage again. Down it goes.
And then let's see how far can they move? Each square was 10 feet. Was the idea?
Yes.
So I'm actually going to move behind, closer to the door, and just kind of leave space where people can walk in and out. But I'm going to kind of provide a cover spot next to the door.
Thank you.
Okay.
As I provide, I'm going to kind of crouch down so I can have a better shot for something if I need to.
Excellent.
And that'll
Got
be
it. Surprisingly, Hada, with your 9, you are up next.
Wow. All right. Cool. I'm gonna take a swing at the gobbo that's on the top to the right of me. Okay, and I get advantage on all my rolls, so that's for the first round of combat. So that's a 27 to hit.
27 hits, yes.
For
Nice.
wow, minimum damage. So that'll be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay, still up.
And then the guy next to using Feral Cleaver, I'm swinging through, and that other guy will take 2 points of damage. That guy's still up.
Yes, both of them are still awake.
I'll go for the goblin then that's on my left. Then I'll
Okay.
go for the other one that I didn't hit. That's 14. So that's a 23 to hit for
Roll damage.
max damage.
Max
so that'll
damage.
be-
Ooh, nice.
What's that? 6, 8, 12, 14 points of damage.
And then 2 to the other one, right?
And then 2 to the guy. Yeah, as I cleave through, 2 to the other guy.
As you cleave through both of them, how do you kill them both?
I'm just going to go straight, just right across take the heads off the shoulders of both of them. Feral Cleaver just bangs into the wall next to it and bounces off. And then I'll use my movement.
Oh, I love it.
I'll use my movement to go 5, 10, 20, 30 right here.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah, with 2 goblin heads rolling on the ground and they're clang against the column, you move backwards quickly to readjust and rescan the room to see what kind of threat is next. Nice. We are now on to Ren. Ren gets up with a... The dragon! Where's the dragon?
Gone. Don't move.
Why? And she's using the action to try to break out of it. You have her tied down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want you to roll an athletics for me. It's gonna be like a contested grapple.
On Vorpal?
On Vorpal. That'd be fine, yes.
Yep. I'm gonna luck that. Oh.
I'm gonna luck it too.
I'm gonna luck it again.
Okay, you got a 6. I have an 8.
You have an
What's
8.
your total?
Oh,
your
athletics?
Yes.
I have a +1 to athletics.
+1 to athletics.
Yep.
Double checking her sheet here, just to make sure.
I don't think
Believe
it's a
she-
negative strength.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. +1 is not going to beat it anyways. Never mind. Yeah, because it's 8. So, unfortunately, she gets up from your entrapment. Get off me! Where's the dragon? Where are you? My crown. Oh, I have it. Good.
The dragon flew away with Turin. I don't suppose you know anything about that.
No, I don't. She adjusts herself for a second. No matter. Stand back. I'll handle this. And she moves out of the area.
Can I take an opportunity attack? I'm considering her an enemy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you can. Yes.
I am going to pull out my staff. And I am going to start filing one of the nods. And
I like
blow-
your line of thought, but as a class feature, you can't use it as an attack of opportunity, unfortunately, or like a
I can't-
use item. You could.
It's not
attack of
considered
opportunity is
it's
relegated
not considered
to,
a weapon.
It's a weapon, but it's not. It's like a
It's not an attack.
special effect. Yeah. For attack of opportunity, you have to use an attack, not a use object.
Okay,
That's
then I'm
where it
going to
would be
use it. I
Sorry.
am going to use it and swing at her to knock her out.
Okay.
Right? Don't
Not
maybe-
kill
Go
her.
for it.
Just knock her out.
Okay.
Like bonker.
Natural 20.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, nice. Okay, go for it. Roll your damage.
Roll max damage, just for the sake of.
So Sizemore, that's a D6, right? Am I reading this right? To use the staff is actually just a melee
Yes,
weapon.
as
a
a
D6.
quarterstaff, it's just a melee weapon. It's D6 plus your strength modifier.
But it's a D8 if I use two hands? Is that correct?
Correct. If you use your two hands.
But I'm just trying to
it'd be
knock
a
her
D8.
out, so I'm going to use one. So that's 4 points of damage.
But it's a crit, right?
Mhm.
Two?
Oh yeah, that was a crit.
So
So,
you
sorry,
roll
you had
again.
me roll. You rolled twice, right? Yeah. So
Roll
that's
twice,
a 1.
yep.
I rolled a 1, so that is 5 points of damage.
5 points. Do you have any strength bonus to that? A +1?
Yeah.
Is it
So
a
plus
strength-based
1.
weapon?
So yeah. So plus 1. So that's 6 points of damage.
And are you proficient in it?
In the staff. I mean, I'm proficient
Yeah, is it,
in I'm proficient in simple weapons, which I assume a staff would be, and I'm proficient in swords. So would the staff be considered a simple weapon?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just do. I think it's a plus. So +1 your strength.
Yeah,
So that's 6,
yeah.
7. 7 damage. 7 damage. Bludgeoning damage as you smack against. Bah! Ow! The hell! She keeps moving. Oh,
It doesn't knock her out.
it doesn't knock her out. You did some good healing to her the last episode.
Okay. Should have rolled that D8.
Yeah. So she's moved forward. She comes up to where Olden's at. Olden, what happened to the dragon?
And
before
I'm
you respond,
yelling.
that's the end of her turn.
I would like to yell at Olden. Olden, look out!
All right. So it is now the goblins' turns. The goblins are moving down. You see two more enter. Well, actually, let me roll for that. It's a D4. D4. We got one more. One more goblin begins to enter and crawling down as it does from the top of the columns in the ceiling there, crawling over the thing. You have two goblins over here. Is that every goblin there?
There are 3 up
Solo?
there. There are 3 up there.
3. Okay. Oh, I see. Got it. Got it now. All right. The goblin moves in and shoots towards Olden. Arrow going. And another one towards Solo. And this one's moving up to Solo. 2 to Solo, 1 to Olden. Here we go. This is the first shot to Solo.
Oh,
Ooh, it was tipping there. That is a 13.
misses.
It's 13 hit.
Misses.
Misses. All right, second one to Solo. I'm gonna luck that. That's my last luck. Really? Okay. That is a 6. So no.
No.
2 arrows. They clink back on the side. We'll do 1 to Olden. Olden now. Here we go. It's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, nice.
I guess they're not scared of
Here we go. D6 to that, and it's minimum damage. So that is a 4. 4 points of damage. So again, arrows. 2 of them clank behind you, ting, and clatter to the floor. To you, Olden, hits you in the chest. You've been feathered. You have an arrow right there, just protruding out this nasty, crooked shaft. And you hear them kind of celebrate too, like, yeah, rah, 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 rah. That is the end of their turn. We are now, I believe, top of the key. Yes, top of the key. So that will be Baranor. Baranor, what do you do? 2 arrows came your way.
2 arrows came my way. I'm gonna move up to engage that first one on the top left.
Okay.
Gonna do 2 stabbies.
Ronio's with
Go
you,
for it.
so you should be able to get sneak attack with that.
Well, I just moved out of range of him, so I don't get it anymore.
Yeah,
So if
unfortunately,
I-
Ronio is still.
But if I sent Ronio to help Solo, wouldn't she stay with him?
Yes, on her turn.
On her turn.
Because she acts like an another.
On her
Person.
turn. Okay.
Okay. So first attack with the little dagger deal. Go
for it.
Is a 21 to hit.
21 hits, roll damage.
8 points of piercing.
8 points of piercing. It is still up. You gash across. You finishing it up?
Yeah, second attack with a natural 19, which is a crit, right?
Yes, it is a crit.
Okay, and we do double die or just roll it twice? I can't remember.
Double die.
Double die.
I mean, it's yeah. You roll twice.
Got it. 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of piercing damage, even with. Oh yeah, I
rolled
bonus
a 2.
action, so yeah, you didn't get to add anything.
No,
Yeah.
it's a straight die roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. Okay, yeah.
At
Wow.
the end of my turn,
Okay.
I'm gonna yell out, "Ada, it's time to go."
Aye.
Ends my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you go in, you take your knife and you slash. Say your words, and we are now on to Irwin as you're turning, looking for an exit strategy. Irwin, what do you do?
I am going to run up to Ren and try to restrain her.
All right, so you also have you can use your action this time to do your thing, the little shaving,
Yeah, but
if you like.
something tells me she'll be able to succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom
Okay.
saving throw. I just have a feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to. She's still smaller than I am. I'm gonna attempt to to restrain her, tie her up.
Okay. So what are you using to restrain her? You're gonna try and grapple her?
I mean, however, tying her up, grapple to tie, or yeah.
Well, initially you did have her kind of grapple down before with a loose string, but now she's out of that. You would be doing like a grapple check with it.
I will do that.
But that's not a restrained condition. So she can still attack, just
Can't move.
can't move. Correct.
Okay, so then can I use an action to try and tie her back up?
You can use object. Yeah, you could try that. It will be a high DC to beat that.
Okay, then I'll just try and grapple her. She's half my size
Okay.
or a quarter of my size. What is that? I
like the effort.
A strength check?
Athletics versus it's athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics. Okay.
So she's gonna use acrobatics.
That is
Oh.
gonna be. That's gonna be a 10. I'm using 13.
Well, you beat her 8, so you have her held down as you rush forward. You grab her, hold her tight. Get off me! What are you doing?
And then
Up
I
your
am
turn.
going to call Ronyo back to come and grab onto her.
Okay.
Ronyo!
We have two
Ronyo,
people
don't
grab-
let her get away! Don't let her get away!
Moves over. She starts trying to lunge out and grab her too, so that you can roll an attack roll for her. It's not at advantage, it's just a normal attack because
Just
it's
a
like an
normal
AC thing.
Okay, just a normal attack. Okay, so that is gonna be 14.
14.
Is this
if you
so?
beat
This
her
is
AC,
essentially a wait. Sorry, so this is technically like a bite attack for her.
It's like a bite attack, yeah.
Oh, okay, so then that's
If you
plus
beat her
6.
AC,
So that,
I'll make it like it's a second.
yeah,
grapple.
so that's gonna be no, because then that's not that's a plus 6. So that's gonna be 17 to hit.
17 is enough.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
She grabs on. Starts trying to pull at her waist and pull at her pant leg. Get off me, bloody hound! Ah! She tries to swing at it, but it's still growling. It's not her turn yet. So is there anything else for your turn?
No, but if she swings at my hound, we're gonna have issues. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
Got it.
No, that yeah. I'm just gonna stay, and Ronyo's gonna stay, and we're just holding on to her.
Understood. Olden, it is your turn. You've loosed a couple of arrows. There are a couple goblins around. Baranor in front of them. What do you do?
All right. So
Oh yeah, and Rin is beside you too.
which one of the goblins shot me?
The one on the right. Right of you.
All right. So I'm gonna first take one of my own arrows, and I'm going to shoot the one behind the one facing Baranor. So this guy.
Okay, go for it.
I know what's coming.
That is a 19 to hit
19 hits. Roll damage.
for 15 piercing.
15 piercing. How do you kill him?
So that one is going to be just straight through, like the mouth, out through the mouth. I could kind of make it clear. Now, I'm going to check a shadow impulse because I love impulse checks now.
You do.
I did not pass. So what Olden's going to do after he lets out that one, he's going to take the arrow in his chest and just rip it out, knock it, and fire it at the goblin that shot him.
Okay. You suffer 4 points of damage
Do it.
as you chuck that thing out. Blood spilling out as you do. But go ahead. Roll your attack.
Irewind's just grimacing.
That is a 25 to hit
25 hits.
for 14.
I think your plus is what, like 14 or something?
It's plus
Or
13
12,
with
12.
this bow.
With this bow, yeah. So, let me just say, unless you can't miss
I got a +8.
Oh.
with your AC.
Okay, so yeah,
So,
that's 14 piercing on the goblin that shot me.
how do you kill him?
So for that one, I'm assuming if he still has his hand up with the bow.
Yes. Well, actually, now he's not got the bow. He's trying to pull it down to grab two blades now that Baranor's come up close.
So my goal is I want to shoot through the shoulder, across, through his heart, and like just all the way through.
Okay. Brutal. Goes right through. And kind of seizures up right in front of you, Baranor, and falls down. Black blood beginning to spill over the chamber floors. Anything else for your turn, sir?
So I've been failing my shadow impulse. So what Olden's gonna do, just because he's feeling the shadow urge to it, he's gonna like take his two things he used for the bow. He's gonna dab his own blood as he reaches for his next arrow.
Dab his own blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you
Roll
do that?
another wisdom save for me.
Let's do it.
Gosh.
I don't know whether to be excited, impressed, or just like disgusted.
I'm not sure either.
That is a 18 on
I
that.
feel like it's just unnecessary.
The DC has gone up higher, but you're still able to push through it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going until it happens.
Okay.
Olden is gonna stand by there for now.
All right. With a bloody arrow knocked and ready, we move on to Haida. Haida, you see at least one goblin over there. No more goblin. Baranor, the one who is engaged with you, is no more. He's gone. So, in terms of goblins, you can only hear one clambering up the wall, or clambering down the column there.
I can see it though.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
About how far away is it?
It's just started. It's gone 30 feet down, so it's at 70 feet.
Oh, is it 70 feet? Okay, cool. Great shield, feral cleaver, pulling out my great bow, and as I run, I'll run 10, 20, 30 here. I'll make two attacks with my great bow.
Go for it.
Where's my die? I'm gonna luck that one. That's a natural 20. For 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. How do you kill it?
Yeah, watching Olden go way over the top with the slaughtering of these goblins, I'm just gonna very casually just put one in its chest and then follow it up by pulling a second arrow out and tapping it in the head and calling it a day. Yeah.
Tap.
Yeah. And falls down to the ground, tumbling, landing into the gold pile. And you are out of combat because there's no more goblins.
Impulse check.
Hold on. I gotta roll an impulse check for something.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just did too. I look and make eye contact with Baranor, and then make eye contact with the gold.
Does anyone care that I'm over here with Ren restrained?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah, Ren is just, get off me, damn hound!
So
And she's going to try to slap it.
actually, funny enough.
Well, is she able to if I'm... Well, I guess it's a disadvantage because I'm grappling her.
It's just grapple just condition-wise, all it does is means she can't move anywhere. She can still attack freely. There's no disadvantage, it's just normal attack. But she's not using, like, her dagger, she's using, like, an open hand kind of push smack. But it is an attack that she's going to do. So your hound's AC is... Let's see, that's a plus...
14.
Plus 3. So she's got a plus, what do I get? 12? 13? So yeah, she does smack for like 8-4 damage, unarmed. So she smacks it. They continue to snarl and bite. Serves you right.
So I failed my shadow impulse, which means
Mm.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at Ren.
Oh man. Go for it. Her AC is higher than the goblin, so you still have to roll.
Please don't hit me or Ronyo.
So in this next roll to determine where Olden is aiming to shoot.
So you can call it as you want.
All right. So this one is actually. I feel bad. I kinda.
You are at point blank range.
I don't suffer disadvantage because.
Oh,
of my
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a beat with that.
I'm with a bow. I'm dangerous. I rolled a 6 and I didn't want to. So this will be a called shot, and this is specifically going for her ear.
Please don't
Okay.
hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
Ooh.
Well, he's got all those flippin' modifiers. Jesus.
So I'm going to
Yes.
aim to literally try to cleave the ear off with this shot, and that's an 18 on the roll, or with the
Okay.
roll.
Would I be able to
Okay.
do a reaction because I'm only like 10 feet away to throw a dagger at the arrow?
You could do a
I
roll off.
I am not
do
liking
a,
all the
dex roll
pointy
off.
things being thrown at me right now. Just
And
gonna
I
put that
shoot
out
an
there.
arrow. Let me
There's a
shoot
lot
an arrow
of
too,
pointy things
goddammit.
being thrown
Me
at me.
too!
I don't know where I'm shooting at. I'm just gonna. Whew.
So what's going on?
Arrow going! But yes, you're going to do a dex competition. Who's faster here? So, in this case, do a roll off, a natural 20, add your dex modifier, do it on Vorpal.
Is Lauren gonna luck that?
24.
Do I use my last one? Why not? I mean, it can't get any worse. I mean, it could, but... not enough.
Not enough. So, you arch back your arrow. It flies through right as it's going across. Baranor, you take your silver or your lovely elven dagger, flip it. It smacks into it, breaks, and clangs against the wall. Ding, 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 and dangles onto the ground in the chambers. And there's just silence as the ringing goes on.
So because
Stop
of that,
shooting at me!
because
It almost hit me.
Baranor's action, Olden has to do another shadow impulse check.
I will say,
Oh
that,
man, I'm loving
do
Olden
get-
right now.
2 shadow points for that attempt. But you can continue going.
I got 2 of them? All right, let me... So,
I got 2 of them bet.
I failed my shadow impulse, and because of that, I will just fire an arrow at the direction where a dagger flew towards my arrow. So it's technically going to Baranor, but Olden's just going kind of like a blind recourse
I'll
fire.
take it. And I didn't throw the good dagger, by the way. I threw one of my shitty ones. But yeah.
one of your 23,000
So-
shitty ones.
This is really stressful. You guys.
So you're aiming at Baranor essentially, right? Or the dagger itself?
Yeah, so I'm aiming for Baranor, but Olden has no idea. He just saw something hit his arrow, and in the reaction, he's just aiming where he knows it came from, kind of thing. So he's not aiming for Baranor, but the arrow is going for Baranor.
So you're shooting
Okay.
blindly.
Yes,
He's
and I will
blind, blind firing.
Blind shot. You'll blind fire. We'll say it's a disadvantage in case you're blind. So roll at disadvantage.
Okay, good.
All right,
So
so
1.
it's probably going to miss, because then it'll be a 14.
I misses.
That misses. So an arrow comes just real quick and flies right by your foot, and you see it flip up in the air for a second, clattering in the chambers there, reverberating around. That's the only sound other than the other one. So it's kind of like tense at the moment.
So I got 2 shadow
You
points.
hear Ren, "Stop
it!
Stop all of you!"
Hey.
Yes,
And
another
Iowin
2
is like,
points of
stop
shadow.
it!
Sizemore, while
Yes,
this is all
stop
going
it! I
on,
agree.
Sizemore, while this is going on, how many gold pieces can I collect?
Ha!
Oh my
God.
gosh!
You guys
I just
love
want to.
shadow.
I'm just tiptoeing toward the. I got mouths to feed.
Cool, cool,
you
cool.
know,
People
like-
are shooting at each other. Someone betrayed us. You're
Sleight of
taking
hand,
gold.
uh,
Totally.
Hada has
Right.
no
Over
idea
these
what's
things.
going on. Y'all are wilding out.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
You're
Sizemore?
kind of like, just do a sleight of hand to see how many you can pilfer there. Whatever that number is how many you grab.
Oh, a sleight of hand check and the oh shit, I rolled good. That's gonna be 13.
13 gold pieces.
Holy shit. Okay, cool guys. Awesome.
And these are actual gold pieces, yeah.
I'm hating myself.
Okay.
I have to first. Can I see him doing this? Or see
How-
Hada?
do I
Uh,
do I have to make a save for that or anything, or
you will in a second, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Awesome.
So Ren is kind of freaking out. Stop, all of you! What have you done? You scared off the dragon. How could you? How could you? Let me go! Let me go!
And Iowin just grips tighter. And Ronyo just grips tighter, especially now that she's been hit.
What did we do? Ren,
That
you are not
dragon-
in your mind. You
The
are
dragon
not
flew off with Turin.
in your right mind, Ren.
That dragon was the savior of all of Middle-earth, and you ruined it! You tried to kill it, and you drove it off, and it took Turin. It's your fault! Your fault!
The dragon attacked first.
Damn you!
It attacked us first!
We watched you
I
attack
had it
Turin.
under control.
You stabbed Turin.
wait? She stabbed Turin. I thought Turin.
No, she stabbed Turin.
She stabbed Turin.
Oh shit. Wait, I don't know why I'm saying this.
I had no other choice. Do you not realize what you've done?
No. We've realized what you've done.
Let me be clear to you. Let me enlighten you on everything that you've screwed up. That dragon. I had visions. I have visions. I have prophetic things in my mind that I follow. They tell me to do things. And yes, that dragon was foretold that I would ride it and I would be able to save the world, to attack the Dark Tower in Mirkwood, and you ruined it. You ruined all of it. How dare you? How dare you?
What are you, Daenerys Targaryen?
She's going to roll athletics check to try and bust out again.
I'm standing.
Against yours, Iowin?
Well, she's grappled by 2 things right now, between me and
Yes,
Ronyo.
she would have to go through you and Ronyo, correct.
Okay, so you want me to roll,
So Natural 20.
She's not
She
getting
is stuck
out,
tight.
and Ronyo
And
rolled a
that-
17, so yeah, she's not going anywhere.
So, as that's going on, Baranor, what were you doing?
I'm walking slowly up to Ren. Ren, we have been through a lot. and I'm aware of some of your visions. In all of my years, visions such as that never are as clear as you view them. For creatures of the light don't get visions.
Get away from
like
me!
that.
You don't know! None of you know! None of you know! Ugh,
What I do
Let
know,
go!
Ren,
let go!
what I do know is I failed you. I failed you. I allowed you to get captured, and your mind taken. And I am sorry for that.
Fool! The capture was the best thing that's happened to me! You have no idea! Without it, I wouldn't have the crown. Without the crown, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing with the beast. The beast is mine. The dragon is mine. And you all ruined it. One more time, let me tell you, you all ruined it. Now, let me go before I decide to stab you.
Where is the crown?
On her head.
I'm using.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If
Well,
you're gonna throw it off, I'm gonna throw
No,
it off.
I'm using the bottom part of my pommel, and I'm gonna knock her out.
And I am gonna take that crown off her head. I thought it was already fallen. I thought it fell off when she almost died, but it didn't, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of stuck there, but she's going to grip onto it. No, let
Okay,
let
well,
go, let go.
we're holding her while Baranor tries to knock her out.
Yep, go ahead. You can roll your attack, Baranor.
What is that? Just unarmed?
Probably higher.
16.
Unarmed. 16. 16's enough. You beat her AC. Go ahead and roll damage.
Well, just one. It's just 1 point of damage.
Just 1 point damage. She is still awake. You did good healing. I can tell you that last session. But yeah, she is stuck. So she is holding on to it. If you wanted to contested strength check here, athletics versus her athletics to pull it away, you can do that. So here we go. I rolled a 2.
Yep, that's gonna be more than that. So
Yeah.
22. Yep. So I am ripping the crown off of her head.
Ah! What have you done? What have you done?
I'm just gonna hand it. I'm gonna hand it over to Baranor.
Yeah, what is Olden doing? I'm more concerned about Olden right now.
You're muted,
You're
bud.
muted.
Oh, he's muted, I think.
If no one grabs the crown, Olden will take it from Ireland.
Well, I was handing it over to Baranor, but I guess if
Baranor kinda
Baranor.
shook his head, I think.
Oh, he did.
I was confused why she was handing it to me. That's all I was. I did grab it though.
Oh, only because I'm not gonna hold on to it because I'm still grappling her. So I was trying to like give it to.
I held it with my
and
nub.
I
I just kind of put my nub out, so it went on my arm.
I thought you were. I thought you were.
You put your
closest.
nub through it. It's
Yeah, I thought you were closest to me. So that's why.
I
Yeah.
am. I think I am.
It becomes a bracelet now.
Well, you hit her, so that's why I assumed you were right there. Yeah.
Sinks
So then
in,
that-
yeah, like the ring resizes.
I
So you grab the crown. She's still stuck there, and frustratingly trying to get off. But now she is grabbing her scabbard, which she can because it is now the grappled. Doesn't mean she can't attack. So she is.
I
going to
mean,
grab
if it
at
was real life, I'd be grappling her arms, but that's fine. It's
I know.
Middle Earth world. It's fine.
Okay, so she's reaching for her scabbard.
Yes.
All right, I'm shooting her hand. Point blank.
Point blank. All right, go for it. Do your roll.
That is a 32.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It misses. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, it hits.
And I specifically want to make sure it goes through the joint.
Into the yeah.
I'm going through to make sure that wrist doesn't move properly.
Okay, yeah. You quickly. You're all fucked. You know that. You're all fucked.
Hada's gonna walk up and pull out Feral Cleaver and tap her on the side of the head with it.
And how much damage was that, by the way, Olden, for the damage?
Damage. That comes out with both. And it is my bow, so this is gonna hurt. That comes out to 12.
12. Let me look at her health.
I think she'd be down by now.
Nope, she is.
You healed very well.
Did I?
You healed
I thought I
you
just.
healed.
I thought I
You
just
healed.
gave her a
No,
healing
you healed
potion.
really good.
Oh, that's right. I
Ridiculous.
rolled like
It was-
all max. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But go ahead, Hada, roll your attack was 14 plus.
No, that was just an impulse check. The actual one is a 16 plus 9, so 25.
Yeah, that hits.
For
25
would
hits,
you
roll damage?
would you classify her as a creature of shadow at this point?
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
Yeah.
classify
All
her
right.
as a
Cool.
creature of shadow.
So that's
All right, cool.
let's
Cool, cool,
see. Cool. 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
It was this is unconscious.
This
right?
is bludgeoning to knock unconscious. Correct. No, I'm not gonna sweep Feral Cleaver through her. No.
Okay, then yeah, as she's laughing,
Finally.
she falls limp in your arms.
Irowen,
And I'm
please
gonna-
stabilize her, but do not bring her
Yeah,
back
I'm
up
gonna
yet.
lower her to the ground. I am
I mean,
going to.
technically at 0 when you're knocked out, you are stabilized. Like
Yeah,
you
when
are
you're
stable.
knocked
You're
out,
stable
it's
with.
called knockout. You're stable.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I am going to remove the arrow from her hand, and I am going to take rope out of my bag, and I am going to bind her, like tie her all the way up. Hands tied to her body, legs are tied. She is a stuck pig right now. That was a poor metaphor, but you get where I'm going.
I just have a quick question.
Okay, yes.
Does Olden hear any whisperings?
No. You talking about while holding the crown? No, you do not.
Well, no, Baranor's
What?
holding the crown.
Just in general, in case there's some essence of the lore of power or the shadow around, I hear the whisperings.
No, there's no whisperings at the moment.
Yeah.
No.
Does my racial trait ping at all right now? The ghost shades wraths.
Remind me. No. No
So I-
ghosts, no shades, no wraths.
Okay.
If what's her name? If Ren is all tied up, Hada will grab the bundle and toss her over her shoulder.
Okay. So it's like a rag doll. You
'Cause
throw her back over
none of
your
y'all
shoulder.
have the hands to carry her.
Oh, and when I tied her up, I took off any weapons she might have had. Daggers, swords, all of
Did
it.
you?
Gone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Irowen's not playing
I
now.
want you to roll a wisdom save for me.
I would love to roll a wisdom save for you. Ooh, that is a fantastic roll. What is my... Okay, so that is...
Two, actually. Give me two.
I have +7 to wisdom saving, so roll 2?
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay, well, I rolled a
Yeah, roll
14
two of
and
them.
then a 16, and I have +7, so 21 and
So with the
23.
14 and 16, 21, sure. Yeah, even though you're taking it away, you do feel a little guilt, but you know that this is the right choice at the moment. However, as you're grabbing through and grabbing her stuff, when you unbuckle her belt where the scabbard is, the black sheath that you grab seems to pulsate in your hand. And you feel like a tug at your heart, and it pits down into your stomach, almost making you want to drop it.
I'm going to throw it.
Okay.
Oh,
It lands to the ground.
You guys, there's something's not right about that dagger, or scabbard, or whatever it was I took off. There is a darkness surrounding it. Don't touch it.
Olden is going to immediately ignore that and investigate it. He's going to pick it up.
Okay.
No.
Roll
It's
wisdom save
like,
for me.
it's like you don't even let me try in this game. It's like Ironwood tries everything, and y'all are just like, no,
Uh,
cool. Let's fight a spider. Let's play with
What is
cursed
your
items.
wisdom?
That is
It's
a
fine.
10.
It's fine. It's fine.
That is a 10. You feel a calling to it. As you pick it up, it whispers in your mind.
Someone take it out of his hands! Hada! Barinol! Stop this!
I'll grab it.
What am I trying to do with the hub?
Odin.
Don't touch! Don't want to stop!
I'm gonna take this scabbard out of his hand, and I'm gonna walk like away from everybody.
Wait, you're gonna take it from my hand?
Wait, so he's gonna touch it now too?
That's gonna be athletics. That's a
my
contested athletics check, please.
Because you're gonna try to snatch it from me.
Oh my god. I can't watch. I can't watch you guys. I can't.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Okay.
Natural 20.
I
Yes,
got a natural
you
20.
are holding on to it tight. However, as you grab it, Baranor, I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
Lessons are being learned here, audience.
Yeah.
Sizemore,
listen to your
do you want me?
healer. Here's a
Sizemore, do you
thought.
want me to roll? Do you want me to roll a wisdom save for the gold at all, or are we still waiting on that?
Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Waiting on that. Yep.
3.
Actually, yeah, you go ahead and roll it. So 3. Okay, so Baranor, you also now feel this pull, this want for this object. You hear whisperings. Baranor, don't let him take it. It's rightfully yours.
That blade is corrupted. It's probably what corrupted Ren.
Oh, I'm
You need to be
sorry.
rid of it.
Did nobody hear when I said that?
That's besides the point.
The fuck?
The scabbard. She had to have got it from Margaret. This will lead me to him.
There are other ways to find him.
I must find Margaret. There is no other option now.
You don't need the scabbard to find it. That scabbard would make you a puppet of him. Do what you wish, but you will be just like Ren and lost.
Are there rocks on the ground?
Yeah, there's little gravels and pieces of
Irwin
that.
is
while
picking,
you're-
and she is gonna just start throwing rocks at them.
You're just getting pegged by them. They're
just
like a
throwing.
point of bludgeoning. If you want to roll, yeah, you can just throw it. But it's just mostly for flavor text.
Yeah, no,
Good
it's.
point.
I'm not
You're
trying. I'm
pounding.
just trying to like.
So Baranor's the closest, so he'll start to notice like a lot of elves have like this glow about their eyes that happens from time to time. So Baranor will notice that like that soft glow is getting like tinted, very like burgundy, and slowly get like a darker red before like it flashes back and like Olden releases the scabbard.
If you want a trinket here, take the crown.
What's going on?
I'm gonna hand him the crown.
Okay. And he hands you the crown. Hada, as you're carrying Ren, knocked out, and let me roll a unconscious thing here. 2 hours. Slung over your shoulder, the coins begin to clink in your pocket as you're walking along. Roll a wisdom save for me.
Yeah, I got a 10, Lore Master.
Okay. Yeah, so you take a point of shadow. There's a little bit of guilt. I know you mean well, but this is not necessarily yours. You don't know whose it belongs to. Like, it's kind of like theft. So, yes, 1 point of shadow for that. Baranor, you hand over the crown, and Olden, you have the scabbard in your hand. There's definitely this pull on you to fall deeper and deeper into despair. And let me double check what it does again. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Baranor's not holding it anymore.
It's on the ground.
Oh, it's on the ground.
I never held it.
Oh.
You told me to get it out of his hand. I did that, and you yelled at me and threw rocks at me.
I thought you were still holding it.
No,
So
I was
wait,
trying
is
to
it
take
on
it
the
out of his
ground?
hand.
Sizemore, check your
Olden
DM when you
holding
get a
it?
second.
Is Olden holding it, or is it on the ground?
It's on the ground between me and him, and I think we're a little ways away.
Irwin is gonna pull out her bedroll, and she is gonna run up and wrap the scabbard with it and run with it. Is there like a well or something anywhere?
There's not a well.
Is there anything that I can drop this down?
Is she having a reaction now that she's holding it while it's wrapped?
I'm trying to like
No,
wrap it and like
it's not.
yeah. So I'm wrapping it and I'm just running it away. What did
Irwin.
I say?
I understand. Calm yourself. Keep
Look
it
at
wrapped.
his eyes.
Keep it wrapped. Put it in your bag. We'll use it later.
Yes.
We've all
She
lost
is
our
putting it
shit
in her
right now.
bag, and she is glaring at Olden.
We've lost a friend. Taken by that fucking dragon. And we have no idea what is going on with Ren. And he's gonna kind of just start walking towards one of the goblins, and he's just gonna pull out one of his daggers and just start stabbing. And stabbing.
Oh my
And
gosh.
stabbing.
You are loving this shadow. So that is an automatic point of shadow there for you.
Okay.
Can we just leave and maybe get a long rest? Oh, I don't like this
Plunge
place.
it in.
No, that just
Your
seems
arm twitching up.
unnecessary. Just seems unnecessary. As Irwin rage quits the party.
As you all are considering what to do with the arguments that are going amongst each other, you look about, and Olden, you see Haida already moving out. The others, you don't see
Yeah.
that.
Moving towards
She
the way we entered.
moving out the way you guys came in, yeah, like with Ren out the way you came in.
If I see her moving off, I am going to follow.
So if I notice this,
You don't see.
so like as
Olden,
he
you do.
tries to like go through the doorway, Olden will kind of like pull his bow and like point to the like using the long side and kind of like tap Taylor. What reason are you departing?
The little one needs aid. And you three are squabbling over a trinket. Or two of you are squabbling over a trinket. I'm sorry, Irwin.
Thank you.
I don't believe she needs aid as much as she needs to provide answers. She's been lying too long, and she is the reason that I have fought so hard to find Margaret. She knows something.
That's fine. We can question her on the way.
In a distance,
I
you all
agree.
hear a
Can we
definitely the
leave
sound
now?
of goblins.
Where's that
Please?
coming from?
Leaving?
Let's.
It's echoing out in the mountain side up top. But you can hear more of the goblins coming in.
Fine. Let us be on our way. She will answer for her crimes. And Olden will kind of like follow-ish.
I'll start to lead everybody the way we came in.
As you exit out, you hear a that hurts. Oh, my arm. Oh. It's in the back of the room.
In the big main
Like-
room?
Yeah,
Is that Turin?
In the big main room.
Yeah, does it sound like Turin? It's not Turin. No.
Ada.
Hmm.
If you hold one moment, that voice is not one of a goblin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Let's just keep I'm gonna see how far the shadow takes me today. Yep. So, Olden is going to just head rush towards the sound. Arrow on the bow, knocked and ready, with like pure look of hostility towards everything.
You rush up. As you do, you see 3 dwarfs that are lying on top of each other, right outside a door that's now kind of knocked down.
Are you all alive?
Yeah, I'm alive here. Who are you? Where's the dragon? Let me at him. Where's the dragon?
As my arrow remains knocked, and first, state who you are.
Well, that's none of your business. Who are you?
Damn, I already failed my shadow impulse, so
Oh,
I can't wait to fight some dwarves.
that is a 30 to hit him.
oh my God.
Why?
Okay, that's a surprise round. Yeah, the arrow. Ah! What the hell, man? Roll initiative.
Everybody?
Everybody. roll
Iron's
initiative.
just like,
Everybody,
stop
because
it!
you're all in it now.
Stop fighting! Just stop! Just stop!
Are you kidding me? Jesus. Sizemore, for point of reference.
Yes.
Iron's not
I'm
playing
at
right now.
I'm at the archway that is at the top of the stairs to go down to that one storeroom that we were at.
I assume Irwin, Baranor, and Haida are all in that room.
I'm in the room
I'm
next to
not-
the pile. I'm next to like the pile of gold where the goblin bodies were. That's where I
I'm
am.
not about
So
to
you
fight
never
these
left?
dwarves.
I never left
Do
the room.
you want to? Do we want to put up the battle mat so that way we can see what
I am
things
not
are?
fighting these dwarves.
Yeah.
So are we in that little room? Is what you guys are talking about?
So Ren was here. Oh shit. Sorry. Unless we had moved back into this room, I was grappling her out at the front.
Well,
Yeah,
walk into the room.
I brought Ren to wherever the stairs were, which I think we're back here.
Okay, cool.
And then Olden told me to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and okay.
And then I left to go find out what the sound was, and then someone decided to not answer my question.
I fucking love this. Oh man.
Yeah, 2 more shadow points for you, by the way.
All right, we are moving along.
Hey, Lindsay, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you just want to walk with me,
I'm going with. I'm
all
not
right,
fighting these. I'm not fighting these fucking dwarves. I'm just like, I want to figure out what's wrong with Ren. I want people to just love each other.
Yeah.
So you were like
I don't
up
know
the
what-
stairs.
I'm starting to make my way up the
Yeah,
stairs.
at the
Yeah.
bum. Okay,
Chris, check Discord for me. How many dwarves?
sure.
Was it the ones that
3.
Was that the room that Solo had found?
No, that's a different one.
That was the where the other goblins
Yeah,
were.
the one right below it is the room.
All right. Good times, guys. Good times.
I swear
Oh,
to
they're in
God,
this-
Jordan,
they're in
it
this-
is
I
really
think,
stressful
just to
playing with you.
Wait, they're in this room
Just
with
for
us?
clarification, they're not in this room. They're in the main room.
Mhm.
The dwarfs are in the main room. Remember the
Yeah,
room
no-
where you were kind of spotting through and
Yeah,
spying?
but me and
They're in that
Hader are
room.
like
they're on the
peace.
in the main room. They came out of that room.
They came
Yeah.
they came out of this room right here.
Does that make sense?
Into the gold room.
They came
Into
out of
the
the
gold-
room that you were into the gold room. They came out of the room you were investigating in the last episode, if you recall.
They're at this door here. Which, dang, that would have been
Somewhere
nice
over on
to
that
have
side.
with us.
Yeah, it would have.
Are those Lord of the Rings mini dwarves? Oh no, they're not. I was gonna say.
Okay.
They're pretty cool though. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So, yeah, you're in initiative, and as we go in initiative, let's go into our first break for the night.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
So, go ahead and enter WTF in the chat to enter in our Between Show giveaway.
Please put an F in chat. Thank you.
And we will
My
be back.
cat is
Oh my
very
God.
confused as to
Yeah.
what's going on right now. She's
Oh yeah,
concerned for me.
Irowen, you get another
I
luck,
am
by the way.
confused with what's going on.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
We're back. So we are in combat now. The dwarf has taken an arrow. What was that for? And so you hear him cry out as the dwarves are now clambering up. You've rolled initiative, and in the first in the order, we've got Baranor. Baranor, you definitely heard that cry. You're out here in the middle of the room there. You kind of look to the side, and you see the arrow, and then the dwarfs getting hit by it. And the reverberating string gun as you look back, and you see an empty hand from Olden.
Because my hand is free, I'm just gonna grab that chest of gold right there, and I'm gonna throw it at the dwarves. Stop your bickering!
Okay.
This gold is yours. Fuck off. That's it.
So you're going to throw their gold, the dwarf's gold?
The dwarf's gold that's right next to me, towards them, and just say the gold is yours. And then walk 30 feet towards the door.
Sure.
Do I need to...
Yeah, you can roll like a persuasion kind of thing. But it's not gonna... The DC's kind of low on that one.
So natural 20, but I get the 12. You said persuasion?
Persuasion, yes.
Persuasion's a +9, but it's a 12 on the die.
21.
Okay. Yeah, so you throw it over there, and as you begin to walk away, you, something in your heart pulls at you. And you look back. And you say, nah, fuck that. And you start rushing back over towards the treasure and begin to grab at the chest, pulling it back towards you for yourself.
The one that I threw at them?
The one you threw at them.
Okay.
That's called no take you back.
You just went through a momentary crisis. So you are now reset in your shadow back to a permanent 1, and you've gained what trait for your shadow weakness?
Grasping.
Grasping. And you are certainly grasping at this treasure as you come back, and you have in your hand, and even though you know you've said that, you kind of awaken and you realize, wait, what am I doing? So, you use all your movement for that, and you use an action to throw it and come back. You have the bonus action. What do you want to do?
But I have clarity now.
You have clarity. Yes.
Bonus action dash towards the door.
Bonus action dash towards the door. Are you taking it with you?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so you're... Nah, fuck that. And you just drag it along the ground there. Keep on moving it over towards the door. Alright. Okay. Yes, it is now...
I thought I was bad when I flipped these guys off.
Olden? Alright.
Yes.
So after releasing the arrow, he's gonna just kind of like glance at the dwarves. I faced a dragon, a horde of goblins, the blistering cold. I know not who is an enemy or friend here. I am willing to speak, if you please. As he has another arrow, but he has it down. But I'm already in action. If they choose not to, I guess not. If they choose to be hostile, I'm a fire.
Why wouldn't they be hostile? It's not like you just shot him or anything.
I mean, I also thought I just fought a dragon, bunch of goblins, and I am just old and he's tired.
Yes. All right. So, end of your turn. You have a ready action and a trigger on that. We are going to Iorwin. Iorwin, you are in the room. You saw Olden run out, and you hear a little bit of stuff going on. But as far as you're concerned, you're unaware of what's going on out there. You're aware of, instead, Haida, Ren leaving.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Okay. So you begin to make your way out of the room, up, down the stairs, spiraling down as best you can, following Haida. Your dog kind of lapping along beside you. It is now, if that's the end of your turn, we go into the dwarves. So they look at you, Olden, as you say that. You shoot me and then you say don't fight? What is wrong with you? Oh, God. Please, no fighting. No fighting. We don't need to fight. No. We've already lost 7 men there. So the treasure is ours, and that's the end of their turn.
Luck to
Haida, your turn.
Irwin and Olden.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
thank you guys. I'm gonna make more bad decisions.
You can luck those bad decisions, you know. You can luck those. Haida, your turn.
I'm gonna just kind of look back at Irwin and just give her a nod of like, yeah, we're like, fuck this. And I'll use my movement action to dash, just get the fuck out of here.
Okay. So you all are well off now, going down the spiral stairs as quick as you can, and into the darkness back outside the mountain. You're not quite out yet. You still got a ways to go,
We have
are
that one
off the
room.
map.
The one room, Turin put the dagger into the door, so we'll have to unlock that. But
Yeah.
Yep.
put 2?
Two daggers.
Yeah,
daggers.
Daggers.
Okay,
you braced 2 of them.
Baranor.
cool.
Wait, so how did these
Okay.
dwarves get in if they didn't get in through
They
that?
came in a different way.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they tumbled in.
Tumbled in. That's a good word. So, Baranor, it's your turn. You are scooting out with the treasure.
Full movement with the treasure, and then bonus action dash.
Dash.
And the thought process is once I get into the other room, like by the stairs, I'm just gonna put as much as I can in my bag, and then eventually follow the friends.
So your new shadow, whatever thing is taking money?
Yeah, I have dragon sickness.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a treasure hunter, guys. Come on.
Yeah. No, I get it now. I get it.
So
I
yeah,
get it.
so the thought process is, Chris, is I'm gonna take it into that room. Once I'm in the room, I'm gonna put as much as I can in my bag, and we can talk
Sure.
about that in a second. Leave the pile of coin, like I just said, fucking, and I left it, and then eventually go up the stairs.
Okay.
That's the
All
mindset.
right. That's got it. We are now on to Olden. Olden, it is your turn. They did not attack you.
Well, that's something.
You could luck it. Remember, you could luck it.
Okay, so he like has the arrow. He takes a moment, flips it, puts it in his quiver, puts his bow. Whatever goes left is yours. We fought the dragon twice and it's flown away both times. Best of luck. And like Olden, I'm just gonna turn around and follow Baranor.
Oh. All right, you are out of combat. Oh. What was that about? The gold? It's ours, well. What about the dragon? Where is it? He yells out.
So Olden will stop at the door. And I'll point over to that hole that it flew through. I know not where it actually went. I just know it flew out and away for the second time. After more than 4 dozen arrows put into it, I know not where it will be now.
You hear that, boys? The treasure's ours! And they kind of rush forward, run along until they get to the treasure and begin to start filling up their bags and stuff as best they can. So you are exiting, correct? Olden, Irwin, Baranor, you continue to exit out. You drop some stuff. Roll for me, Baranor, if you will. Roll 2 sleight of hand checks.
Is this with disadvantage still?
No, that your miserable condition is now gone.
Cool. This is no whammies. 8 plus 16.
Okay, 16 for the first one, and then go ahead and do the next one.
19.
19. Okay. Yeah. 16, 19, you're able to pilfer that much gold. 16, 19, that's 35. 35 added to your current pile, or whatever money you got right now. And nobody was around to see you do it. So, that said, what do you all do? Haida and Irwin, you have made your way back down to the spiral staircase.
Mhm.
You're at the bottom. The door is stuck. The 2 daggers are there. It has not moved.
I'll take Ren off my shoulder and put her on the ground, and I'll walk over and attempt to pull the daggers out.
Sure, roll in athletics.
And essentially, I'd just be waiting for Olden to come, and then go up the stairs.
Yeah. Olden catches up to you, Baranor. Olden, you come around, you see the 2, and you begin to exit out the staircase as well. What's your
18.
roll?
18.
18, absolutely, yeah. With thick hands, you grasp at the dagger and pull it right out. Same one, you get the other one, do the same thing. Right out. 2 daggers, ready in your hand.
And then I'll just put them in my belt and open up the...
Opens right up. You feel the cold wind begin to push through from the hallway that you're in before. It definitely feels a little chilly, but you know this is the right way.
I'll
And
pick
Baranor,
up...
Olden, you catch up at this time.
Okay.
So you grab Ren, you pick her up. The dog is ready to go. What are you all doing? Are you continuing to exit out the rest of the way?
Is everybody good now?
I just think the sooner we leave here, the better. We must find Turin.
I'll be good when we find out what's going on with Ren. And yes, when we find our friend Turin. Let's leave this place.
Cool. I'll start leading people back out.
Yeah,
Okay.
follow.
You continue to make your way out, managing to go through the tunnels. It lowers down and narrows as you exit from one chamber to the next, going into a more carved out aspect of it, stonework. And eventually you make it out, and you can hear the whistling of the wind and feel the cold outside as you step out into the wintry air once more. The snow has picked up. It is rather blusterous. You're going on through flurry of snow, and as you look out, when you talk, you feel as if the air is being sucked out of your mouth. That's how fast the wind is going. It's whipping up a storm. Your cloaks, your clothes are also flying as well. Now you have a journey to make out of this mountain.
One quick thing before we officially leave, because I remembered something from when we had walked through in the beginning. So that first room we came through, we went left. Straight ahead, there was a door that said something about 3 axes. We didn't open it, did we?
No, we didn't open it. There was a pile of gold
No.
right there, too.
But there was a pile of gold, and then the other door. Can you refresh my memory what it said? Because I think I remember it being something, and I want to check it out.
It was in Dwarven, and it was in some sort of runic language that you didn't understand. Turin was able to
Turin didn't
gather.
know.
He knew what it was. He knew. He recognized. It was some old runic carvings that he wasn't able to understand, except for Baruch. He understood Baruch.
Gotcha.
Before we walk out, though, what time of day is it?
Right now, in terms of visual, you can't really tell, but you do feel tired. You've been up for a while.
That now the door that goes down, that was like a magical thing that we had to say in order to open it, which means it can't be opened from the other side by goblins, assuming so, right? And the
Unless they
dwarves
speak
came
dwarf.
in a different way completely. So I would probably Haida, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we hunker down here for the night. Get our bearings, question Ren, and then figure out what we're gonna do about trying to find Turin before we rush out of here. There's a good chance that dragon might come back. and bring him with him.
In the room with the gold.
Yes. I mean, that's where it lives, right? It has to come back home. It's assuming that his goblins killed us all. We didn't warn them about the goblins up there either. Shit.
They're
They'll
dwarves.
soon find out.
Alright. Well, let's set up camp and take watch then, just in case.
Okay. So as you begin to set up camp, you take some of your packs out, begin making fire, and gaining some footholds within this chamber here. The wind blistering outside does come in every once in a while, the flurries do, but not close enough to where you're at. So you're able to make a little campfire if you like, and rest. So, what this means in Middle Earth is not a long rest. You only get those as sanctuaries. However, you do get a short rest.
Okay.
So spending the night here will allow you to use your hit die, half of them, to recover your HP, recover any class features that require or that use the resource of short rest, but I think most of them are use like inspiration or something.
Yeah.
And yes, so you can go ahead and reset as needed.
Could I take a look at that door once we reset?
Sure.
Well, there's two. I'm looking at the. I mean, I built the thing, but I'm
There's
looking.
two doors. You're looking at
Yeah,
the
there
one
are
on the
two
right.
doors. Yeah, the one on the right.
The one in the south is just like kind of a wooden structure, like a cellar door.
Yeah.
Rotted and broken slightly. But this one on the right has a more ornate appearance with engravings on it. But you can roll an investigation to see.
Sure.
While
Oh, yeah,
we're-
there it is.
for
Ooh,
our short-
natural 20. 23.
I want to use my meditation time of our short rest to like investigate the crown more.
Does anyone want the benefits of a long rest?
You know, having some hit die would never hurt, but it's fine.
Hold on.
I was gonna say, if there's anybody that should have the benefits of a long rest, where
That's
they
true. It's
reset
open.
all of their hit die, is the guy who can use his hit die to crit people.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't
I
get
am-
anything
Okay.
from a long rest, so I'm fine.
Neither do I. Yeah.
So I am going to, while we're sitting there, Iowan is going to take out one of, her little plants and she's going to start grinding and putting some stuff together. And she is going to give Olden her last white water lily. And it is going to allow him to gain the advantage of a long rest while taking a short rest.
And you're handing it like a salve or a drink or
No, it's a sweet cake. I made it. I set it by the fire to.
so like as you
Kettle, and it starts to
Olden's gonna like
rise.
kind of like put his hands like towards yours to receive it. I'm sorry. I know that you mean well for all of us, and I have made it difficult. It's just there's some secrets I must find the truth to, and the search for those have led me to places I'd rather not be in. It's constantly itching at me. And I know that I've caused you pain in the fact that you've only meant well. And I know that doesn't make up for it, but I want you to know I do appreciate you and everything you've done for all of us.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. But
And then, like, he's actually going to reach into his pack and pull out, like, this small little, like, wood carving. As you can tell, it's been intricately done for quite some time. Of, like, an owl-like creature that you can see it's carved in, like, beautiful detail from, like, really fine wood. You've always been the wisest of the people I've ever met. I've met elves who've lived many, many centuries. It means not I know a lot, since it's only crafted wood. But I hope that this is the beginning of something I do appreciate. As he takes the cake and tries to trade the owl.
I love it. Thank you. I will treasure this. And she gently wraps it and puts it into a pouch.
Then I'll go back to my sleep phase.
So Baranor's gonna stand up. I'm gonna look to Olden and Arwen. I'm gonna check these other rooms, make sure that we're alone. Please keep an eye on Ren. She should be waking up shortly. Ada, would you mind joining me?
I was going to look for Turin, but yeah, sure.
Well, maybe
I feel
we'll
like
find
that's
him.
not something
I
you
don't
should
know.
do on your own, but I'm just putting it out there.
I'm not going to be great for. Well, actually, hang on. Let me unequip my shield and see if that does that. Yep, that's what it was. Cool. Now I can stealth with you.
Well, I was just gonna walk, but yes. I'm gonna try that first door that had the runes on it. It's locked, correct?
Yes.
And there's no way to pick a lock or anything.
No, it's like a seal. It doesn't
Alright.
even seem like a door, and less like a door, more like a part of the mountainside or the stonework.
Maybe Ren can help us with this one later. I'm gonna look at the other door, the one on the bottom of the room.
Can I make a recall check? Can I make a recall check to see if I remember the words
check?
that? Well, I don't know how. I'll explain what I want to do, and then you can roll whatever. But I want to see if I remember the words that Turin spoke to open the other door.
Sure, you can make a history check.
Because we were all standing together.
Correct.
Okay, that's really good, and it's a history check, so that's a 17.
Yeah, you might not be able to pronounce it right, but you do recall there being like a kind of a gruff sound of Kuzgul Ga Baruch.
Okay. Can I put my hand on that door with the runes and try to repeat it and see what happens?
Sure.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
you
you want me
put
to
your-
roll for that, but
Nothing. You're just going to put your hand on the runes and you begin to say those words. And as you do, you hear a little tumble of a rock. And then silence.
yeah, maybe Ren will help. She
Maybe.
seems to know dwarf.
Maybe you killed the dwarves down below. Who knows? I'm in a very dark place right now. I apologize.
It's fine. Dwarfs are dwarfs, except for Turin.
Yeah, I mean,
By the way,
so my intent is to look at all the rooms that we haven't looked, because I know when we went down that hallway and we got that room.
Yes.
So I know there was the hallway to continue.
Sure.
So I wanted to, trying to not meta what I've already seen, but I'm trying to go through the rooms because that's what I think Baranor would do. To A, see if there's anything else hiding in here. B, if there's any other exits, and then C, if Turin is just hanging out, waiting for us.
Sure.
In a potato
Yeah.
sack.
For the. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying he might be in a potato sack in one of these rooms.
Yeah, it's quite possible. So you
might-
open up the door, and you get to the other side. You find that the structures of it, it's a low hanging ceiling, about close to 6 feet in height, which will be tough for Haida to go through. But you go through it on the other side, and you find there's a long hallway that goes down left and down right.
Okay. I'll probably go right.
Okay, you head to the right.
Do
As you
you
do,
want me to go left
fine.
when you go right?
Sure.
All right, I'll go left then.
You span across. As you span across, you run into a door right in front of you, and then you continue to move along, and you find 2 more doors. One for your side, where it dead ends, and one on your side as well, Haida. Both of you have... there's 3 doors. One in the middle, one on the left, and one on the right.
Try the door.
The doors are solid. Sure. you find it is stuck in place. However, the door itself is made of wood, and it has a kind of like a shutter on the inside, like on the top.
Like a jail. Like a prison almost.
Kind of,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
With the dagger, kind of leaning back so if something's in there, it's not going to stab me in the eyeball. Because a one-handed, one-eyeballed rogue just really isn't a good look for me. But I'm gonna kind of move it to the side and look inside to see if I see anything.
Sure. You move it just slightly open, and peek in as best you can with the dagger, kind of like ready to attack anything that comes out your way. A plume of dust kind of poofs out towards your face, and after it clears up, you do see a couple of corpses, dead bodies in a bed.
Does it look like it's a jail cell?
It looks like it's a jail cell, yes.
I'm gonna close it, say a couple things to myself. Ada, this looks like these are cells. I doubt anyone's alive, but we'd have to check anyway.
Is the one that I'm at similar with the sliding latch?
Yep, it is.
All right, I'm gonna open the latch and look inside.
You open the latch, and you see there seems to be a pile of cloth just sitting in the center, kind of like in a cone-shaped deal, and it's a little bit of hair poking out.
I'm gonna close it, and then I'll turn it. I think we have a live one here.
As I'm walking back, I'm gonna peek in the middle one just so I'm aware of everything's going on, and then go meet Haida on the end. And Haida was just
Okay.
abducted by the alien. Welcome back.
Yeah, you peek into the middle one, same thing. You open it up, and there's nothing in it. In this case, there's no corpses, no bodies, just a empty bed and a couple of boxes.
Okay. So now I'm at the end with Haida.
You're at the end with Haida now.
A live one.
Well, there's a pile of rags with some hair on top. It may be dead, but if it's yeah, it may be dead and just hunched over, but it has hair, so I have a feeling it's alive.
Is it Turin's hair?
Did it look like Turin's hair?
No.
No.
Maybe he didn't get the sack memo. He thought it was cloth. Same thing. Playing hide and seek. Well, do you want to try to see if we can get its attention then?
Well, we could either open the door and walk in, or we can. I mean, I guess yeah, it's better to talk to it while the door's closed.
Yeah.
All right, I'll slide it open. And just kind of usher to Baronord of like he's always been the talkative one, so I'll let him do his thing.
Hey. While I appreciate your hiding spot, we can see your hair. If you're alive and wish to stay that way, I suggest you say something.
There's no response.
Well, this is either going to end really badly or end with me throwing up. Here we go.
Awesome.
I'm
I'm gonna kick down the door.
Yes. As I reach for the door,
He reaches for the door. My boot just comes straight. Athletics check is a +5. Is going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, with a hefty kick, it flies out forward, crushing to the ground. Dust flying up as it does. In a
And
plume,
then
kind
SWAT
covering
style. I'll pull out the great shield, kind of SWAT style, and put it in front of me because it'll take up pretty much the whole door frame, and slowly kind of start inching into the room.
I love that.
You inch forward, closer and closer. It has not moved.
I got a real bad feeling about this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Feral Cleaver out yet, so I'll pull one of the 2 daggers that were from the door that I did not give back to oh my god, I don't like this idea either. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull out the dagger, grab it by the blade, and then try to throw it at whatever it is to hit it with the handle of the blade, like with the blunt end of the blade, to try to just get its attention. I don't want to do any I don't want to do any damage. I just want to kind of see if this is something that's gonna like cave in and like die, or if it's yeah. I don't know. I'm scared.
They're just kind of tossing it.
Yeah, I'm more of like just like tossing it to get a reaction than I am like whipping it. Yeah. I also just handed whatever this is a knife, so here we go.
I mean, it's pretty dull.
All right. Yeah, you toss it, and it kind of flips over. You hear it thud into the thing. There's barely any movement. There's a little shift, like this.
Oh shit! I'm gonna look behind a Baronor and be like, it moved.
I'm looking in the room right now. Is there anything behind me on the ceiling? Is this a
no?
Like Ferris Bueller going on right now? That's what I'm getting right now. I'm getting Ferris Bueller vibes.
I'm getting like every scary movie that I've ever watched where there's something sitting in the room, like Paranormal Activity style.
Then don't do what they do.
I am your daughter.
You see the movies. You know what to do. Don't do what they do.
I'm fuck it. No, Hato would 100%. Fuck. Every part of me is saying don't touch this thing, but every part of me is saying do it.
Too many parts of you.
Well, I kicked down the door, so I guess we don't have any other option. We gotta damn it. All right, fuck. I forgot we can't just put the door back.
It'll just kill us in the night.
Yeah, better now than later. I'm gonna walk up and pull out Feral Cleaver and try to poke it and see what happens. God, fuck. I hate this. Turin, come back so you can be the tank instead of me.
Yes. You poke at it, and as your Feral Cleaver begins to move aside the cloth, you hear just a little yelp.
Did it sound like an evil? Yeah, I don't know. Is that a good yelp or a bad person yelp? I don't know. I'm gonna stand up and kind of try to like kick whatever this is in the butt with my boot to get it to like stand up and turn around, and just say, "Get up."
Oh, they're back. They're back. Don't hurt. There's nothing else you can take from me. Please. And it begins to stand up. You see that the person seems to be blinded or staring off into nothing. And part of the tongue is missing. And fingers are missing.
I've been tortured.
Can I discern the race?
Man.
Man. How did wait, this is like a dwarven stronghold that's been here for generations, and somehow a man got in the back door and put in jail. Who are you?
The name's Otto. Otto. Please, don't hurt me.
Why are you here?
I was attacked, stolen from my home. Please, don't hurt me.
Attacked by who?
Orcs, goblins.
Do I believe him?
Sure, roll an insight.
Okay, cool. That's something I'm good at, hopefully.
But why were you kneeling in your room with cloth all over your body, trying to hide? Who are you hiding from? There's no one here.
I wasn't hiding. I was staying warm. It's pretty cold. What's your insight check?
12.
12. Yeah, it seems to be honest. Frightened and harmed.
This sounds like an Iowan thing.
Yeah, we should take him to her.
Come with us.
Do we want to check?
What?
If you want to check the other 2 rooms, I'll take him to Ireland.
Well, I mean, I looked in there, I saw corpses, and then there was nothing in the second one.
All right.
He holds out his hand, which is missing. He's got just these 2 fingers. And that's it. So kind of shakily be led. He's emaciated, thin as can be. Knees are shaking and wobbly as he tries to follow along, waiting for one of you all to grab his hand and lead.
I'll grab him and lift him up onto my back.
All right, you have him.
So as Haida's taking him back to the space, I'll probably heed what Haida was saying. I'm going to investigate the room if there's any clues or anything about who this person is, and I will probably try to open up the other 2 doors and do the same thing.
Sure, roll an investigation.
Investigation. Oh, almost got another 20. That's a 19.
19. Takes a bit of time as you pilfer through the room. There's not much to go through. However, you do find in underneath the blanket, down in the cracks and crevices of one of the stoneworks of the stones, kind of like masoned together, where the grout might be, you find a little locket.
What's inside of it?
Just a silver locket. You open it up, and there's a small note saying, "To my love, Otto." There's no picture because there's no pictures in Middle Earth, but
Yeah.
It just says, "To my love."
Technically, there is pictures in Middle Earth because Glowin had a picture of Gimli in his locket in The Hobbit.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just want to see. I want to see where this goes.
But so I'm gonna pocket it, but not with the intention of keeping it, just so the shadow points can chill the fuck out. I'm gonna be giving it to the dude in a minute when I go back. But I do want to check the other 2 rooms just to be sure that there's nobody else alive or things aren't crazy in there. Because he looks like a
Sure.
walking corpse, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that the other 2 bodies are actually dead. And
Sure. You take time to go into the other 2 rooms. The first room itself has nothing in it. There's no human or whatever. The second room, or the first room you go to, the one on the left, that one, as you go a little bit further, you find another kind of clumped over cloth there as well. And you see a hand kind of just sitting outside of it.
In the middle room, or the one on the end?
The one on the end.
Okay.
The first one you looked at. The middle room, nothing. The one on the end.
The one that had the corpses in it? That you said there were corpses on the ground?
Yep.
And there's a third body that's got cloth on top of it?
As you go inside, yes, it does seem like there is another body in there.
And you said there's a hand out there. It looks the same as the other one. See, this is the horror fucking movie.
It's not
part
missing.
Right
Yeah, this is the one that I don't like
Yeah,
now. This is
missing
It's a
finger.
good thing Iowin's not there because she's just like.
Theranos, grab it, attach it, get your other hand back.
right?
yeah.
Where's
this is how
Vecna when
get
you
your
need
other
him?
hand.
So
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go and hello there. I am a friend. We have food and a fire to help keep you warm.
There's no response.
I swear to God, I can't fight with no hands, guys. I'm gonna try to grab the hand with my hand and see if I
Oh
feel
my God.
warmth or a pulse or anything.
Yeah, as you go in and you reach over, you grab the hand, the fingers, they break, and it kind of turns to dust from where you grab. And a head rises up, screaming. screaming at you. Roll initiative.
How am I anywhere near to hear that?
No, you were down the hall, but you kind of. I mean, you heard that.
It's your discretion.
Fuck. Initiative.
I would say you heard some echo. Yeah, you may have heard it. What's your dex?
So 25. Or sorry, 20. 25.
20?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 18 for you, or for them. And Haida, what about you?
I gave myself disadvantage due to the only hearing the echo, so that's going to be a 8. An 8.
8. Okay. So, in that case, yeah, you go first, Baranor, as it screams. Just...
I'm going to stab it with the short sword.
Okay. Go for it.
That is a 19 hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
The dead body's in the ground because I'm not fighting them. Do they count as an ally? It's 10 points.
I like where you're trying.
Where are the straws? Where are the straws at?
Yeah, they count as allies for the creature you're fighting.
Oh fuck.
10
10 points of piercing.
10 points piercing. Okay. Yeah, you pierce into it, and the guts begin to. It just pours out from where it is, and it's like an acid just burning your hand. You take 2 points of acid damage.
Ow.
Okay. Second attack. 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll damage.
And a 3 on the die, so 3 points of piercing.
3 points of piercing. You take 4 points of acid damage. As you slash into it, the arm kind of just goes loose and hangs, and it starts to spurt out just this of acid, and it's crying out as his mouth opens a unworldly gape.
Help! Help! Help!
Do we hear that from over where we're at?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take.
you begin to hear that too. The help.
I'm gonna because I would assume it'd be an action to try to close the door, so I'm just gonna back up, back into the main hallway where there's a little bit more room. I know there's gonna be attack of opportunity. That's fine. But just get in a better defensive position, but also stay on the side of the wall to allow someone else to run in.
Good.
Does he cut off his own foot?
I'm gonna spend a point of luck. Point of luck, come on, baby. Higher than a 1. You can do that. Hey, there we go. Plus 3, 17. What do we get?
17 just hits.
17 just
Wait!
hits.
Wait a question.
Yes.
And it's always too late, probably. But I'm always aware of Ghost, Shades, and Wrath. Is this not one of them?
Ooh. Yeah, I would say yes. I don't know how it would categorize it. It doesn't really categorize it as that.
It's probably not going to help in this scenario. I probably wouldn't have gone in there to begin with, but I like where this is going, so we'll go with it. But this would count, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like when Baranor makes bad decisions. And no.
He's going to lose his foot now.
Well, we can sleep soundly now because they're going to be dead.
This is true. Yeah, let's take care of this guy. We'll figure it out.
Owen was sleeping fine.
So it comes and swings at you, grabbing and rasping towards your direction. This is an attack. It hits. Does 6 + 1, 4 + 1, 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it comes in. Grabs onto you. Roll a acrobatics or athletics as it's grasping at you.
17.
17 + 1 is not enough. 15. Yes, you're able to avoid the grasp, but it does punch you, dealing a nasty bit of damage as his hand hits you and grasp out. You feel some liquid begin to pour out because it's breaking off its hand. So it's like, and dust kind of flies up, and maggots begin to squirm out of the skin and start reaching out towards you. A little spurt of acid coming your direction. So it did connect, so it does give you a bonus 3 points of acid damage. So a total of, what did I say, 5 bludgeoning and 3 acid, so 8.
Okay.
What is this thing?
If we find out that Olden is actually Hemian, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Heda, your turn. Olden and Iorwin, you can roll initiative now if you haven't already.
Oh, this thing already went?
Yeah.
It just did. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was his attack of opportunity.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No. Yeah, you're right. I did the first attack of
Oh.
opportunity. So let me go ahead and do this thing. Okay. So the thing is, I need you to roll a wisdom save for me.
Me?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
18.
Thank you for that point of order. 18 is enough, though. As this creature begins to... You see its eyes glow, and it stares at you, almost piercing your soul. You feel almost compelled to, for whatever reason, fall into its grasp. A despair, the despair comes over you, and then your mind flitters back to the gold that you pilfered. And you think better. And you begin to pull away. So,
No.
with that said, it's now Hayden's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put down the guy who's on my back and then yell down the hallway. Arwen, Olden, we have a problem. Baranor, something, hissing, old blind guy. Don't leave Ren alone. And as I pull my great bow out and go and turn the corner.
But don't leave Ren alone.
Don't leave
We have a
Ren,
problem,
old guy.
we have a problem, but don't leave the other problem. And I'll pull out my great bow and I'll turn the corner and I'll see this thing and I'll loose 2 at the creature.
Okay, go for it.
The first one is oh god, I hope this hits. A 16.
16 hits.
All right, and the second one is yeah, that won't hit. Oh wait, this is the first round of combat, so I get advantage. So the first one would have hit because that second one was a 2, and so the second one is a 10 and a 3, so a 17 to hit for the second one.
17 hits. Yeah, roll down.
All right, so the first one is going to do. What do I do with my bow? It's like I never use this. 3, 7, 8, 9. First one's gonna do 9 points of damage.
9 points. Okay.
And the second one is going. The second one is going to do 10 points of damage.
10 points. Still up.
Awesome.
As you come in with your cleaver, you come in.
Oh no! I'm saying,
yeah. Your
Great bow.
yeah. Not the cleaver, the arrow. The arrow flies past you, Baranor, crushes into it, and since you are 5 feet within it, both hit. So that's another.
Damn it!
That's what I was about to ask.
3 points of acid damage as the arrows piercing. You have it like shooting through the eye. One of the shafts just like all the way out to the other side.
It's a squirter. It's a squirter.
I'm just gonna yell, run!
All right, Hayda's turn is over. We are back top of the key, and Iorwin, Olden, what was your rolls? You had a 16 plus what?
3, so 19.
19. Olden?
I got a 21.
I didn't quite hear that. 21. So Olden, you are up first.
I'm going to... I'm going to remain seated and keep an eye on Ren.
I mean,
Okay.
I feel like that's what I was going to
So
do
you're-
too.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm going to stay
Alright.
back and protect Ireland and stay with Ren.
That's what I get for looking out for you guys. You just leave me to get acid.
You guys got this. You're good. We'll be here.
When Hayda says the whole thing, you go off this. I got Ren. As I sit back, I just prepare.
It's like the old guy like crawling into their room now. Like
Yeah, what's the old?
Oh yeah, you did place him down, didn't you? He's like,
Yeah, I left him in the middle of the hallway, heading back toward. I would imagine I kind of like put him on hands and knees, and I'm like, here you go, just go that way.
go that way.
Okay, well, Irwin's gonna be like, "What do you need?"
Right? Like, what kind of help?
Yeah, she's just gonna yell out.
We're gonna have a serious
What do you
conversation
want?
after this. There's a huge,
I mean, only
huge
hear
gap
that
in
echo.
communication here.
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? So that being said, Baranor, you hear that from Irwin. What do you do?
So our friends aren't coming, and Ada is
Well,
shooting
I don't
acid
know what
arrows
you want
at me.
me to do. I mean, I'm useless in combat.
Did the
so-
other two dead bodies move?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you were just being you. So because you
No.
said they were
Who
allies.
knows? Who knows?
Okay.
We
I
don't know
did
yet.
say that.
We don't know yet. I'm gonna take 2 attacks and then I'm gonna book it.
Okay. 2 attacks, book it, go.
22.
So
to
you're
hit?
attacking with. You're attacking with a dagger?
No, the short sword.
Yeah,
Just a short
right?
sword.
Short sword, okay. Okay. 22 hits, yes. Roll damage.
Why did you say it like that? 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Still up. Second attack.
Okay, second attack. Cause I'm not gonna meta. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
6 on the die.
Okay. And 6 on the die. It is still up.
I took 3 points.
You took 3 points and then another 1 point. As you come in with your short sword, it just splatters all over you. These guts are now getting everywhere. The maggots are crawling on top of you now. These centipedes and each kind of insects squirming up your side
Fucking
underneath your
centipedes,
clothing,
man.
and you can feel some of them are like biting down on your skin, tearing your
Ah,
flesh.
I've been to Iraq, man. Don't talk about centipedes.
yeah,
God.
no. And I died by a giant centipede in a campaign, and it was not fun.
Oh, I was like, for a second, I thought you were gonna say real life. I'm like, wait, what happened to you?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I was
We,
thinking. Oh my
we have
god.
lots of questions to be had here in a second. I am
Yes.
I am going to use my full movement to get away from it, though.
Okay, so now you're ducking away.
Yes.
Backing out. Okay. So, end of your turn. We are now on to. Hey, no. Sorry.
The
Yeah.
creature.
Hey, no. It's the creature's turn. Yeah. It's still going to follow you, shamble closer to you. It's staring out. Roll wisdom save for me again.
Oh no, what's gonna happen to my friend?
Well, I mean, you were very confusing when you asked for help. It's like you told us to stay put.
What?
You told us.
I gave you very clear instructions. Oh,
You
no.
said. Don't
also
be
have-
Fred.
I also have a 12 charisma, so that probably makes sense. I validate your
So I
confusion.
rolled low and I used the luck and I tried Vorpal this time and that's not much better. That is an 8.
An 8. So you feel compelled by this creature as it reaches out. Its hand now missing. And you are walking towards it. You're using your reaction to move towards it.
Got it.
You are now directly in front of it as it wraps its arms around you. Yes, for a kiss. A lovely kiss. No. Yeah, you grab your arms, it wraps its arms around you, and slowly you're beginning to suffocate.
Oh.
Things are happening over there, but you do not care. You are mesmerized by this as your mind kind of goes blank, and all you see is the calling of white light in your head.
Okay.
End of its turn. Heyda, yours.
What the God.
Mm-hmm.
How far away are they from me at this point?
So you haven't moved, right? Beyond.
I haven't.
last
I'm at
meeting,
like I'm
there's
right
like
at
you
I'm
are-
right at that T intersection. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can get over there in one movement.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm
One-
gonna stay where
one
I'm
turn
at.
movement.
I don't know. That thing does acid damage. I want to be as far away from where it is. It's given.
I'm about to
Baranor
get
a death
acid in the
kiss.
mouth.
Yeah. God damn. Do I wanna go there? But then that might hurt me.
Just do it, man.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? You know what? If we're both gonna go down to whatever this is, why not?
If I
I'll run
survive a
up.
fucking falling from the sky from a dragon, but I die to a zombie, I'm just an asshole.
All right.
Straight up.
I'll pull out Black Cleaver. I'll pull out Black Cleaver.
Run to me, Baronol. Run to me.
I'll pull out my Black Cleaver and take 2 swipes at, or in my short spear, and I'll take 2 2 with the cleaver and 1 with the half spear. So the cleaver is gonna be a 14.
14 hits, yes.
A 14 hits. I would imagine a 12 or no 11.
11.
No, not 11. Not 11 damage. An 11 to hit.
Oh, 11 hit. Oh no, 11 doesn't hit. So roll damage. For the
okay,
first one.
and then first one is. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's the wrong die. Okay, that's no better. 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
10 points. Oh, jeez, yeah. It is still up.
All right, so then
both of you suffer 1 for Baranor and 1 for Haida. 2 points of acid to Haida and 4 to Baranor. As it splatters,
awesome.
Chop it in with your cleaver. Anything else?
And then yeah, so that's my first attack. The second attack goes wide as I'm trying to avoid Baranor, and oh shit, would Baranor get the 2 additional damage because he's within 5 feet?
Yes.
So Baranor gets 2 damage, and then I'll stab in with the short spear, and that's an 18 on the die for a 25, and that'll do 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Yeah. Let me see here. Still up.
Cool.
How much damage do I take from that last one?
Yeah, how much damage do we take from that last one?
Oh yeah, let me do this one again. 1 for Haida and 1 for Baranor. 1 to Baranor, 2 to Haida.
2 for Haida.
I'm down.
Wait, what?
Down, but you're
What?
held.
No.
What?
Oh man.
We just had a long rest. How are you down?
I didn't do it yet because I wanted to make sure we were safe before we took.
He didn't do the
rest.
short rest. No, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Oh
done
wait,
that
so hang on. Does that mean my hit points are back down to what they were prior?
Yeah. It
Because
was
I
up,
went with
I
him?
believe.
Oh shit. All right. Let's.
Life
Jeez.
choices,
All right.
guys.
Yeah.
Life
So
choices.
17.
You have to make sure the area is
17
secure, fellow army person.
I know,
17
but you don't have
minus
to. Can't you just blow them up?
2 minus 2.
Oh
17
my
minus
God.
4. Oh wow. We're not. No. We're no. Okay. Cool. We're not looking too hot, Baranor. And I'm not even. Yeah. Fuck. Whatever. Cool. Yeah. That's my turn. Fuck. God damn. I hope that blind guy makes it to you guys. What's he doing?
He'll tell us what he
And then Iorwin. Still keeping the same course of action.
I mean, no one clarified what they need.
They said stay with Ren.
He said 3 things: Baranor needs help.
All right.
There's an old blind guy, and stay with Ren.
Yeah, I gave
All
way too
right.
many. I gave way too many fucking
You did.
instructions. I apologize.
Because I can't leave
Enemies
Ren-
inbound. Future conversations.
Guys, I am a
Yeah,
U.S.
you need to
citizen. I
simplify
did
the
not
code
join the
words.
military.
Okay, I'm probably hearing screams of agony, so
Yeah, this but I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna cautiously run towards where I'm hearing the commotion.
Sure. You can get there in 2 moves. You could rush over there in 2 moves. If you use your dash
I-
action, you can get up to where you're
Do
at
I
range.
see the old
Within range.
man? Like, is the old man there
You
within?
do
one
see the
move?
old man. So the old man's kind of She's crawling along the ground with his 2 fingers. Emaciated.
Keep crawling. There's food that way. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna bonus action dash or whatever to get over to them and point the old
You can't
man
bonus action
towards.
dash because you're not a rogue, but
Oh,
you could.
fuck,
or
man.
treasure hunter. Yeah.
That's right. I do nothing.
You can action dash.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can
action dash.
movement
I'm
to
gonna
rush
action
over there.
dash.
Action
Alden, there's an old man coming towards you. Give him something to eat.
Alden,
Alden's getting so
you
many
do
mixed
anything?
signals right now.
Alden's like,
Yes. What is this?
like I got my bow ready, but I'm like,
Also, you might need to come shoot something.
so Olden needs to make sure Ren's okay, feed an old man, and shoot something. Okay.
Well, Ren is tied up. I can have Ronyo just like lay down on top of her, but she is tied up. I don't know.
I check to see what I would do, and Olden is actually confused. He actually will just remain in the room,
That's good.
unsure what to do.
Yep. I'm gonna golf clap that one. That's
Yep.
yeah.
It's a
Yep,
smart
that
move.
makes sense. Okay, top of the key. Baronor, you roll a death save for me. On Vorpal, please.
Oh god, thank God. All right.
Oh fuck.
That is one fail. And also, exciting news, on the start of your turn, you get a automatic point of shadow, not from the death, but because these centipedes, as they kind of come in and bite you, you feel your mind being sequestered, like it's being kidnapped by this creature, whatever it is, just rushing towards you as it's like you feel yourself getting closer to white light,
Do I
enthralled by this creature.
I don't have disadvantage on death saves because of the shadow point stuff, right?
That was the miserable condition? No,
Got
that's
it.
already gone.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and you do hear in your mind a little
I'll be there shortly.
Jesus.
It is now. That was beginning of their turn. They're still holding on to you. They can't do anything else while they're doing that, so they're still just holding you. Haida, yours.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing away and hopefully. No, I can't. Oh my God, no.
You will actually hurt Baronor.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Why
Why do you?
Can I? Okay. Can I use my first attack action to grab Baronor and try to pull him away?
If you can. That is pretty much all you can do. So go for it.
All right. So the first. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm guessing that's an athletics check, which is a 12.
Athletics check. Yeah. Let me see what it's. Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Cool. So second attack, I'm gonna continue to tug.
There's a yank.
Okay.
And okay, that's better. That's a 19.
19.
Oh, please don't have more than a +3.
16. So
Okay.
no, it does not.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull him and just toss him behind me, and just look up and see Iorwin and see Iorwin just go, take him, and I will third attack, and since I haven't used my cleaver, I can use it as an offhand. I will come through with the cleaver offhanded and
Go for it.
attempt to.
Luck
You're
to
gone.
Haida.
You're gone for today.
Luck
You're
to
done.
Haida.
You're done.
Luck to
Oh wait,
Haida.
no. I have. Is there a luck to Haida? Shit. Okay.
Yep.
Fuck. That's a natural 1.
Oh!
That's a natural 1. Oh my.
What was it before?
It was
What
a
was it
3.
before?
It was so the first roll was a 3, and the second roll was a natural 1. Yep. Thank you, Norse Foundry. I love
You
you.
swing as it's.
These are beautiful dice.
You were. Yeah, so you come in with the cleaver, ready to go. You pull Baronor across. It reaches out towards you. You're like, ugh. And it's kind of swinging as you do, and it misses completely.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep myself interposed between Baronor and this thing, and that's my turn.
Okay. Any changes? Oh, Iorwin. Olden's doing his thing. Iorwin. What do you want to do?
I am
Your turn.
going to run up to Baranor and healing hands him. So that is gonna. Oh, that's a good roll. Okay. So,
Would that also mean that Olden and Irwin haven't taken a long rest either, or a short rest either?
No, it hasn't quite finished. Because
so that's 15 points of healing, Baranor.
Not to be that guy, but do you still have
So
healing
you're rushing.
hands?
I do, because I have 6 slots, not 3. So that's why I was telling Sizemore to update my character sheet, because it says I have 6, but I can only have the check boxes. So this is my 3rd use of healing hands
how
for
much?
anybody who's.
The other time that she used it for Ren
15.
was a resource one, where it's like she used the inspiration to make it more effective.
Yeah, if I sit
Or,
for 10
I think not
minutes.
inspiration. I think it's a hit die or something.
No, if I sit for 10 minutes, then I can do it for 68. So that's 15 points of healing, Baranor.
Zombie.
Whoa! Let's
You're still
go!
enthralled, sir.
Oh,
Oh, he's what? He's
zombie.
oh.
He's still.
You know, Middle Earth.
Somebody clip that.
Zombie.
In his head.
My gas did not prepare me for all of these mental conditions
So
that I'm
good.
now facing. I am able to heal the body, but I really need to learn how to heal the mind, and perhaps that is something we should learn how to, figure out.
Meanwhile,
And
Hada's
hungry.
chokeholding the zombie, like looking over. What fucking good is Radagast then?
I mean, I can cure poison, I can cure cuts, but I apparently can't cure madness.
So, Olden, what are you doing? Anything changed for you, sir? Natural 20s? What does that mean?
Okay, so I would be able to, just making a little idea, I could make it to the T section with my movement at least.
Yes.
But I would lose eyesight of Ren.
Yes.
And the old guy.
And the old guy.
But Ren is currently hiding down. So,
Ronyo's still there. Just BT
Yeah.
dubs.
so Ronyo, sit as I point towards Ren. Hopefully Ronyo will sit on Ren, kind of to make sure.
I think I might have told her to do that too before I left, but yeah, she'll understand that.
kills this dog, I'm gonna be so upset.
She
Ren is
moves,
tied up very, very well, thank you. But yes.
she moves, you balk, and I'm gonna head to the T section, and I'm going to notice as Baranor is crippled on the ground, Irwin's healing, Hada's pushing off a creature, and instinctually I'm just gonna fire at the creature because I don't know any better. They can help, right?
Yeah, this is a shit
Okay.
show, guys. This
Yeah.
is a shit show.
I want the
love it.
dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
The dragon was
The
better
dog
than-
barks.
Yeah, can we go?
An understanding. It sits there, and go ahead, pull back your long bowstring there.
So
Okay, good. At least his creak's longer than mine does. Good.
It does because it's a 32 to hit.
Jesus.
32 to hit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I'll just roll this d4 here. So you rested Bear Norway. You've rested. You've healed with him, Ior, when you came more than healed. So all 3 of you are getting hit by this. So that was, first one was for Baranor.
Wait, why are
Second
we
one
getting
for
hit?
Hada.
No, they're behind me.
And-
They're behind me, so
Yeah,
they'd be
we're
10
not-
feet
we're
away.
not
They'd be
near
10
it.
feet
Oh,
away.
you pulled him. further.
Yeah, I
Okay.
put
yeah.
Baranor
Okay.
to me and then tossed him behind me.
And then yeah.
So then the first one.
Yeah.
And what was your damage, Olden?
11.
11. Okay. 2 points for Hada, and then yes, how do you kill this thing as the arrow comes flying out?
So as a panic, I realize I only have probably a sight as it's doing the squeal thing. I'm going to go for the mouth and hopefully knock it back because it's the only thing I can see down this hallway.
Yeah, you pull back so far that when it shoots, it flies right past you, Hada, and then you get a spurt out of its mouth as it pokes through, and it was like grabbing onto you, holding on, but the force of the arrow has knocked its head off, and its body kind of falls back a little ways. It just, and then the body lumps to the ground, arms kind of up.
I'm gonna look at Baranor. Baranor, are you alright?
Always clear.
Did you say you saw?
There are some bodies in that room, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in with Feral Cleaver and just start to hack at these bodies that are on the bed.
Can we just torch it? Can we just torch all of this? Just burn it to the ground.
Burn all of Middle Earth. Let's do it. All right.
Yeah, cool.
That was what Rin was trying to do the whole time.
Yeah, we should just listen. No, but
Maybe she's
real,
right.
yeah. Real talk though, just to make sure those bodies in the bed are dead, I'll go in with Feral Cleaver and just start hacking them to bits. Chop off the heads, chop off the arms, chop off the legs, cut the torsos, and cleaving these things into.
Sure. As you're cleaving away, cutting and disassembling these corpses, you look at the face of one as it turns over, and you see it stare up at you, and it gives you this look like, please don't. But you go through anyways. Roll a wisdom save for me.
Please don't. What?
Was it like they alive?
No, they weren't alive. It just had this look like it was asking. It was a frozen in time dead face.
Well, hang on. What's my wisdom?
You are dismembering the dead body.
That's a 6.
A 6? Yeah, you gain 2 points of shadow as you start hacking away, and you see the face look at you. Your heart sinks for a second, but you know it has to be
Why
done.
do you get shadow points for destroying things that are trying to
Because you're seeing the
you?
humanity of the person who was killed before, so it's gonna fuck with your head.
Correct.
Makes sense. Because that was the face they gave whenever they died. No, I get it. That's why I didn't do it the first time. Yeah. Do I get another shadow point, or am I not enthralled anymore?
I feel like shadow points are just
You're
being
not
thrown
enthralled
out
anymore.
willy-nilly at this point.
Yeah,
like,
you do get one more point of shadow point for the enthrallment. You're
feel like
getting one shadow point over
it should
time.
not be this hard to get shadow points.
Can someone take the centipede out of Baranor, though?
I mean, I was healing hands him, so I'm assuming I did something.
You did heal quite a bit. So with the healing hands, you now have taken care of the corpses. They are understandably dismembered and cut up to bits. It's starting to smell in there, and you do hear the crawling in the distance and the kind of the old man.
Someone go check Ren. Let's go.
I'm gonna go back to a seat with
I'll
it,
go back.
and I'm gonna go back.
Can we sleep now?
Can we?
It's up to you.
I
mean,
have
wait.
one thing I'd like to do.
I'm sorry.
Sure,
Who
what
is
is
this
it?
old man? What is this?
We found him in one of the cells. He said he was captured.
Do you believe him?
He's blind.
yeah,
his tongue was cut
he's-
off, and his fingers are missing. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Looks like
Can-
torture.
She'll give him some water, I guess, because it doesn't look like he can chew.
No, you can't chew. So.
I'm gonna lay down in a pile of gold and take a nap.
While everybody is resting and eating, Hida will sit down and pull out a little bauble of a bear and sit there and start to meditate. And as she does, you watch as from her chest a ethereal version of a giant bear pops out as I use my Night Goer ability.
Ooh.
And my eyes kind of roll back into my head and I close and I kind of just slump as I'm meditating. And the bear looks at Iorwin and Olden and just nods its head and then heads out of the because they've seen me do this before. This is what I used when
We've seen you do
when we went to go. It'll go out the way that we had originally came in, so out toward the mountainside
The ravine.
And I'm going to attempt to look for any signs of the dragon, see if I can find Turin's whereabouts, things of that nature.
There's another hallway too.
Wruenelle sleep.
I've heard about this great book read by Samuel L. Jackson. Go the fuck to sleep.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, your bear goes out into the snow, not making any prints, but just looking out. You do. You can hear your own bear. Nobody else can, but it roars out with a.
No, it can audibly be anything I do while in bear form can be audibly and visually heard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why the spiders got wind of us.
Yeah.
That's right. You're right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good time.
So you're outside. You're out into the snow. The snow is blistering as it goes through. Let's get this back of snow. Instead of that creepy thing going. But yeah, you get out there. You don't see anything at the moment, but you can roll an investigation as you look about, sniffing.
How does a investigation is a 0? So how's a 12? It's a 2.
A 2. Okay, 12.
Or no, a 12. Yeah, a 12 total.
So in terms of looking for anything around, any kind of like tracking any kind of creatures, there's nothing of the sort. You seem to be out here alone at this moment. Seem to be safe.
Well, I saw the dragon go up when we were in the gold room. So is there any way I can attempt to climb the mountainside to try to get to where the top would be? I can travel within the ability allows me to basically within a night travel 3 days worth of travel.
Okay, so what was your natural roll the last one when you got the 12?
A 12.
It was a natural 12?
Correct.
Okay, got it. So you begin to try to make your way up the mountain, but you're finding it difficult. We'll get back to you in a second with that. What is everyone else doing?
Irwin's telling everybody to sleep. She's given Olden the cake, and she's got Ronyo sleeping right on Ren, telling her to keep watch, and
Olden will sleep.
I don't know what the old man's doing, but she gave him some food, water and mush.
I'm just gonna meditate with the crown. Hopefully, I can figure out how this crown works.
Okay. Right. So at this time, you all can take a short rest. Recover
Which I thought we were doing 2 hours ago, but that's fine.
Yeah, you kind of were, but then it kind of broke up. A short rest in this game is like a long rest. It's like a full-on 8 hours, take a nap, kind of thing, relax and recuperate. But you only get the benefits of a short rest instead of a long rest.
So,
except for Olden. Olden gets the benefits of a long rest.
Yes, except for Olden, he gets benefits of long rest. And Haida, if you're going to be in bear form, doing that thing for a good length of time, then you wouldn't get the benefits either. So that's something to consider as you begin to scout around hunting for your friend.
The solve is 1d4 plus 1. The Theus solve. I have 5
plus
of
2, I
them.
think.
It says in here it says 1, but I don't know.
Hold on, I'll get
For the Ethos solve, it's 2d4 plus 2.
It's 2d4 plus 2? Why do I have...
I have 1d4 plus 1, but okay.
Oh, maybe, well, I think I bumped it up for the menu.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, 2d4. Okay, sure.
So it's 2d4?
Yeah, if I gave it to you or if the chat gave it to you. Yeah, sure, 2d4 plus 2. Sounds fine.
So, did I figure out?
Oh, it might go up as I get more advanced, too.
So I'm going to use one of those real quick.
Okay.
I used 4 hit die and then that. Okay, that's good.
I don't know about this crown.
Okay.
Cool.
And Arwen's gonna look over at Haida and she's very concerned. She's just gonna whisper like, "You need rest. We can worry about Turin in the morning. Rest." She whispers to Haida. And
I'm
the
gonna
old
put
man-
gold coins in my
and the old man
ears
just-
so I don't hear the old man. Shut up. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm tired. I'm sleeping.
Okay.
You get a shadow point for telling the dude to shut up.
Nope. I'm saying it in my sleep.
Probably. Yeah.
So,
Go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. What's up?
I just want to know about this crown. I'm meditating. Elven sleep. Let's do it.
Haida, as you are continuing on, pressing on in your form,
Please sleep.
please roll an investigation for me.
Also, please sleep, Haida. Please sleep.
They don't listen.
That's a 6.
6. Oh, really?
Correct.
Oh, yeah. A 6.
Do you not
Yep.
have any
The
luck?
wind is whistling. And,
Oh, you know what? I
the-
do have some inspiration that you gave me. I'll use one of those. I've been stockpiling.
There you go.
Might as well use it now.
There you go.
That's 15. There we go.
Okay. Through the winds, you do get a sense. You see up into the sky. You hear at first a
Oh god damn.
and more flapping, but it's really high up, and you are ready to pound and approach, but something in your mind triggers within you, and a deep-seated fear takes over your body. You freeze up. You see Turin. You see him grasping at the creature, trying to fight still. He's up there. It's hard to see, but you hear him cry out in pain as a creature like hits him with something, and then the creature's flying away some more. But you do hear him, ah! And it just echoes and reverberates throughout the mountains there. But you can't move. You're stuck in place. You don't want to. You freeze up, and then you turn around, and you make your way back into the chambers of Zirakanbar. A moment passes, and you see yourself back inside. And you snap too.
I'll look around and see everybody asleep, and then just lay down.
And you fall into a slumber with the thoughts that somewhere deep in your heart, you somehow abandoned Turin. You could have done something, but you don't know why. You froze up. You could not make that movement. You couldn't press on. As you begin to question yourself, you all fall asleep. Gain a short rest, and we are going to go on our last break, and then yeah, we'll come back, see what happens.
So go ahead and type in SOB in the chat for the next giveaway of the night, and we'll see you guys in, I don't know, 10 minutes. We'll see.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
Welcome back. Congratulations, Mikey B. Sit Frog Sit. That's a mouthful. You won. So go to our Discord, message Chris Solo, and he can send it out to you. So, yay! Now, we're back. We are, to address the elephant in the room, we are missing someone. I think down this direction. He had to jet due to some family issues. So, thoughts and prayers go to him and his family as things get worked out there. Hopefully nothing bad is going on. So, that said, you all have completed your short rest. It is morning time, or as best as you can tell. 8 hours has passed, and you've recovered with your short rest. With the old man still struggling, he is silent at the moment. What do you all want to do?
I mean, I'd like to make sure the old man is okay.
Did Ren wake up during that short rest?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she would have. Absolutely. So she was still tied. Let's see if she... I don't think she got away from it, but we'll see. No. So her struggles on it. She could not rest out of it, and the scabbard is gone. So she is awake. Her head is down.
I'm gonna assess the old man now. Sit still. It looks like you've been through a lot. Gonna look you over. So I'm sorry. So what is he's missing a tongue? He's
missing part of his tongue.
Fingers?
His eyes. He's missing. He's missing some fingers on each hand. This one hand has this. The other hand has like a little more. So, yeah, he's missing some fingers, and he can't hear very well.
Can you write?
He starts to try and draw in the ground, but it's not doing anything because he doesn't see what he's writing.
Because he can't see.
Yeah, he can talk, but it's just bad.
Okay, so he can talk. Well, I'd love to know what happened to you.
I was working on the statue and taken by something.
He was working on the fucking statue.
Oh, this is the guy we were supposed to find like 4 episodes ago, isn't it?
Oh, you dirty bastard, Chris. I love
Wait.
you.
Oh, no. Wait, hang on. Wait, how did he... What?
Right?
The burnt-faced guy probably brought him here, which means he's here somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
I'm still sleeping.
Guy, this just keeps getting worse.
No, I don't like
Or
this.
better.
Can Olden just get us all to the west? Can we just go with the elves? Can we?
I just want to go eat honey cakes with my children and my husband. And my 23 gold pieces.
Irowen, please keep him alive. If he is who he says he is, we need to bring him to Bard. Ren.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
And she mushes up some. I don't even know what we have to eat, but wherever we have, she's adding water.
Food. I'm not. This is not being a joke. We have dog food. It's
yeah.
You
So
you have like.
So here you go. But it's Middle Earth, so it's not that processed crap. It's like real food.
No, it's real food. Yeah, you're taking it, and it's like some dried meats that were there, but you're doing your best to pour some water into it, kind of mush it up, and you make him this kind of soupy herbal meat tea kind of thing, and he's able to drink up a little bit. It spills over his chin as he's trying to swallow it. Can't quite get it down, but he does get some in. As emaciated as he is getting a little better than what he was yesterday.
Do you understand what this is? We were following the trail, which led us to... I can't remember what it was really called, but it felt like the DMV. And the droopy-faced guy, who I can't remember his name either, we really suspected it was him, yes? We feel like he was the one who wanted he was trying to overthrow Bard. That's what we're thinking, yes? And he wanted us to come up here prematurely before meeting Bard. And we find this man here. He's here. He is here. In this castle somewhere.
Unless the goblins got him.
The goblins are working for him. Unless he's that fucking dragon. Which I don't even want to go down that road.
No. I know where the dragon is. It's on the top of the mountain.
Well,
I saw him take Turin up there.
I guess we know where we're going.
And Iowyn just looks up. And she's like, ugh.
What?
How does... Yeah.
Well, he can't. This guy can't make it up the mountain. He can
No.
barely.
We would have to leave him here. Olden can watch you.
Feel like that's not
Alden.
an option.
Olden...
Yeah, so
I
we
mean,
leave our
one
best.
of us has to say.
No,
Yeah,
just-
but Olden can shoot with a bow. None of the
we
rest
don't
of...
want to fight the dragon.
No,
we only
just
want to
get
retrieve
Turin
our
and leave.
friend. I
Let
could
the
get up
dwarves
there.
figure it out.
I could get up there very quietly. But I might need a
how-
hand.
How do you get him off a dragon?
That's why I need a hand.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. It's not funny.
I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable.
I mean, if I am holding on to this and I point to the great shield, it's going to be really hard for that dragon to hit me. And Turin himself, with all of his armor and his shield, is just as hard to hit, if not harder than I am. So the two of us can at least, if we can get him to drop Turin, which is the goal, then we just need to run as fast as him not attacking you two.
But he can breathe fire on you.
But hang on. Olden's gonna get really pissed because he's not here.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Okay, he's not here.
I'll roleplay.
You didn't think of the
Okay.
fact that the dragon
yeah,
can breathe fire?
No.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah, I can't
Well,
read
because I've only seen it happen once.
So,
Oh,
hear me
shit.
out. That dragon was being controlled by that crown, yes?
Was
What
it
if I bring
controlled
the
or was she-
crown to the dragon
Uh,
and trade for our friend's life?
As you say
So
that, you hear an audible sniff.
Is that Ren?
Behind you, you see Ren.
I have another idea as well.
Maybe we just feed Ren to the dragon.
Don't be
Lore
hasty.
Master. Lore Master,
It's not natural.
Yes.
do I have the idea? Do I have an idea that Olden's bow is solely attached to him, or would I be able to use said bow?
You would have to roll a lore check for that.
Or
I'm
just
gonna roll
ask
a
him.
lore check. Could I ask him? Would that, or
Sure,
would
you
that
can
still
ask
be?
Yeah.
Oh.
He might not know entirely, but sure.
Olden, if we're going up there and we're going to keep you here to watch over Ren and this old man, would I be able to borrow your bow?
I would just go with you. I'd rather do that.
I feel like that's a smarter plan.
Then what are we going to do with Ren and the old man? Which I think
That's
is
not
also
my concern.
yeah. Then yeah, true, Olden, true.
I mean, I can look over them.
But,
Well, we
here's
could
the
keep-
question: if we're trying to go stealthily and steal our friend back, we don't want to have a lot of numbers. If we're trying to go to persuade the dragon, if we go in full force, is that going to intimidate the dragon? We have to be smart.
Well, Ren, what do you know of this dragon? Are you in your right mind now?
Yes. She looks up and you see just tears in her eyes. I'm sorry.
Do I believe her?
You can roll an insight check.
I feel like I'm getting a shadow point even just asking that question.
Lore Master.
Natural 20.
Yeah,
Uh,
natural 20.
do that first.
Yeah, it feels there's some truth there for sure. The emotion is raw.
When you say that.
In my dreams, I saw the fire. Did I ever see the dragon?
No, you just saw the fire, never the dragon. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do what I did. I know you'll hate me. You must hate me now.
I mean, can't say that we're too pleased with you.
Baranora's gonna kneel down to her as I fix my auto focus real quick. I kind of I keep putting my right hand up, but I know I can't do that. Point of order. I'm gonna kind of just I'm trying to hint to everyone, just hold on a second, and I'm gonna look at Ren as she's in her right mind. I am sorry, little one. I vowed to protect you, and I failed. I allowed you to be taken by the shadow and consumed by it. It is not your fault. It is not your fault.
I've been a terrible friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. And she just falls within herself, crying.
We will get through this. But right now, we have to go save Turin. I need you to stay here and protect this old man.
What do you know about
Take the
this
crown.
crown? Yeah.
Take the crown. That'll help. Don't touch the scabbard. The sheath. Don't touch it. Where is it?
We've put it away. You are safe from it.
You know, Mogdude really is a good person. I really believe that. I think he was tricked. Just like me. Sorry, I've had a terrible time, haven't I? And she sits there, kind of within herself.
After we save Turin, after we save Turin, we can figure out where best to bring Ren.
So what we do now?
I don't feel comfortable leaving the old man and Ren alone. We all can't make that trek. He definitely can make that trek. He's a witness in this. We need to keep him alive.
Maybe just the three of us leave Wruenelle and Olden here.
Maybe.
I don't want
I mean,
the dragon to see Wruenelle as a snack instead of one of us. That's my only concern as well.
That's fair.
can the three of them make it back to Lake Town on their own?
I wouldn't trust that, no. There were wargs out there, remember?
That's true. So they'll stay put. We go talk
We go
to
up.
a dragon. Hope that Turin's doing okay.
Hope Turin's doing okay. If we can rescue him and bring him back. If not, come back and grab the others and go back to Lake Town. Is Lake Town even the best place to go back anymore?
I don't know.
I mean, we
Dale,
came here.
Yeah.
We came here and we're supposed to kill the dragon, and we didn't. And those dwarves are probably not going to kill that dragon either. And
I'm
we're going to
gonna
go
get a shadow
back to
point for
Bard,
this.
who...
Oh shit.
What if we tell the dragon that the dwarves have stolen his gold?
Turin's a dwarf.
The other dwarves. They're in there now, stocking up.
That may be our only option.
I don't disagree.
And
And the dwarves are trying to kill the dragon anyway, so we're just bringing the dragon to them, which could be considered a good thing.
I agree.
Oh, merciful.
I think it is a good thing.
I will hold judgment right now until something is really decided, but
I'm gonna...
Ren looks at you all and...
If you use the crown, you can control the dragon. At least that's what my visions told me. And it seemed to work when I was in the chambers, though not very well. See, my side's a little damaged. But for a moment, I truly did believe he was on my side.
But what other visions did you see? What else did you see?
I saw myself on top of the dragon, riding through, controlling it, and telling it to burn the Sorcerer's Tower in southern Mirkwood. That's where Mogdred was taken. He died there. Or maybe he survived, I don't know. We were ambushed, attacked by large orcs I have not seen before, and he told me to run, and I did. That's why I wanted the dragon, so I could burn down that place. But my heart, normally I wouldn't do such a thing. But for some reason, I just had hatred on my mind. Extreme hate and vengeance. I could think of nothing else. I've done some terrible things. Nothing that you can forgive me for. I don't even want to look at you. A terrible person.
You're not.
You're not.
Yeah.
But for what you're saying, that means Mordred is down there in southern Mirkwood. So we know where he is.
Maybe he survived. Yes. That's the last I saw of him.
Can someone write that down? Because I'm not going to remember. For Jordan not to lose his shit.
Somebody text Jordan right now. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh man, he would have killed Ren right then and there. No. I'll kneel down and kind of place my hand on Ren's shoulders. Just kind of A few weeks ago, I had a vision of Mirkwood being burned. I assumed it was this dragon burning my home. Now only realize it was you trying to destroy the evil in southern Mirkwood. We'll do what we can. And I'll reach over to Olden and just kind of look to grab the crown.
So, we head north. We don't lead with using the crown. We see if we can get Turin out. If that fails, we use the crown. If that fails, we use the dwarves as bait.
I think option 2 should be the dwarves, and then if shit goes south and they don't go after the dwarves, then
That's
put
fair.
the crown on. And
I don't want to fight evil with evil. Because evil is evil. It's lesser, greater.
Still evil.
It's all the same.
I agree.
Wruenelle begins to come up to Ren and comfort her. Just a little nuzzle. She leans into Wruenelle hard. And with that on your mind, and wanting to know what to do next, we end our session for today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
So
It was a
stressful.
wonderful ride.
So stressful.
We have every other week, so not this next Sunday, but the following Sunday. You can come back, join in, and see what happens if the dragon will be back or not.
We are getting Turin back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid at what cost, though.
Yeah. Why do we always feel like so defeated at the end of our sessions? It's like, oh.
Not every time.
Welcome to Middle Earth. We're gonna gut punch you, and then gut punch you again, and then chop your head off.
Death.
That
Betrayal.
that white was pretty cool. That was.
Was that a
I
white?
didn't think you guys were going to go for it, but it was a white. Yeah.
Oh man,
So whites are a
Honestly,
little different than zombies.
that's so
Yeah.
cool. That's so fucking cool. You know, I thought the first one was some. I thought that old man was something, and then he turned back around and went to the other room and saw the exact same thing, and went, "Fuck, here we go."
I know, and I love how you called out, and you're like, "Stay with Ren. We need help." And I was, what?
Yeah.
Honestly, the thing that I was most the thing I was most nervous about was if you wouldn't have came, I or win, because he would have went to another death save.
Yeah,
and
no,
I
I
would
knew
have and I would have continued slashing, and he would have died. Like there was, or both of us would have died. Even if I would have pulled him back, I still would have had to fight this thing 1-on-1 with 12 hit points left.
And it's because it was connected to him psychically that it kept causing him damage.
No, so
No,
when you
acid.
slashed it, yeah. So when he attacked it, it would do an
If
acid
you weren't out of
splash.
range, right?
Yep.
I am giving you verbal permission. If I die, you have permission to loot my body. I implore you to loot
Yeah,
my body.
I am taking all of those shadow points.
No, I'm giving you permission. It's okay.
Oh man.
No shadow points. No shadow points.
We're gonna go ahead and raid. Looks like Matthew Cross Art. Looks like they're playing some D&D. Thank you guys so much for all the support and the love. This was another very emotional game. Turin and Olden will be back in our next show. Next week we have a lot of crazy things going on. It is Warrior Week, so we're doing a lot of cool stuff with the Wounded Warrior Project on top of our normal streams. But stay tuned for all of that. You can check our calendar for all those cool things. And like we've said before, on November 20th we are doing a upgrade fundraising fun 12-hour stream from 3:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Pacific on 11, 20. Brain, math. And then we're going to do Fox Talks, and then I'm going to do Wizards because I'm Madman.
I'll be right there with you, Chris.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for all the support. Stay tuned for all the other cool things. We're going to go ahead and raid. So go ahead and spread that Fable 42 love. Spread that Blackwater D&D love and all of our other friends. Initiative Order. I can't remember all the other people. But if you like what you see, give them a follow. See what they're about. See if they want to join the community. I'm happy I wore the brown pants. But we will see you guys.
That was supposed to be the exit point, but I did it early.
No, it was good. Try it again.
Okay, ready, here we go.
There it is.
And we're